She's a woman who has owned 14 motorcycles and has ridden in the 48 contiguous states several times over, not to mention her extensive travels in Europe. Along the way, she has inspired thousands of women to jump in the saddle and experience the thrill of motorcycling. To riders the world over, Gloria Tremonton-Struck has become the reigning matriarch of the women's motorcycling community. Gloria Tremonton-Struck was born in 1925 in an apartment attached to her family's motorcycle shop in Clifton, New Jersey. The shy teen started riding at age 16 thanks to a nudge from her brother. What hooked her about riding was the opportunity to travel. To this day, she still rides her 2004 Harley-Davidson Heritage Softail Classic to destinations across the country from her New Jersey home. Although Tremonton-Struck traveled solo on her motorcycles for most of her life, these days she is often seen riding with her daughter Lori Da Silva leading the way. Tremonton-Struck recalls a time over 60 years ago when women riders were much less common. A member of the Motormaids and the AMA since 1946, she attended the 1951 Motormaids Convention, where 52 women were present. Today, that same convention typically hosts over 400 members and their families. She also remembers when women motorcyclists were not widely accepted. Though at times in the past she was refused gas, lodging, and even called names, those days are thankfully in her rearview mirror. For Tremonton-Struck, motorcycling is a great stress reliever that provides an unparalleled feeling of freedom. And who would know better than a woman who has ridden nearly 700,000 miles? Her love of riding is not confined to local rides and cross-country rallies. At the age of 25, she dreamed of riding her motorcycle in Europe. It would take nearly 50 years to realize that ambition when she and her son Glenn took their bikes and rode the Alps in 1999. They returned in 2001 for another 4,000-mile trip through 8 countries. Tremonton-Struck dismisses the notion that miles ridden are a significant accomplishment. For her, the bigger picture is to live your dreams. And for decades, she has been inspiring people to do just that. For her lifelong passion and immeasurable contributions as a motorcycling role model, the AMA proudly welcomes Gloria Tremonton-Struck to the AMA Motorcycle Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gloria Tremonton-Struck. Fame rings tonight to Gloria Tremonton-Struck is the technical director of the Barber Vintage Motorsport Museum, noted historian and motorcycle restorer, Hall of Fame member Brian Slark. She is accompanied by AMA board member Ken Ford, who chairs the AMA Hall of Fame committee.
Gloria Tremonton-Struck, in recognition of your lifelong commitment to motorcycling as a role model, mentor, and ambassador, it is my great honor to induct you into the American Motorcycle Association Hall of Fame.
What's up, everybody? The voice is already shot, man.
What do you mean already? It shot like 6:30 this morning when I talked to you.
It's always. I don't know. Today I woke up and like it's even more shittier than usual.
It's shittier than shittier.
It's shittier than shittier. So what's up, everybody? We got a great show for you tonight, guys. We have in the studio the Gothic Wheelers. What's up, guys?
Hello.
We got Scooter.
Welcome in.
We got Kevin James is in the house. Look at him over there. What's up, Kevin James?
How you doing?
Do you hear that a lot?
Every day.
Holy
You don't
shit,
work for
he
like
actually
you-
sounds like him.
You don't work for like UPS, nothing like that, do you?
No.
John, that's only on the show.
I know. That'd be great if you did.
You need them as a sponsor.
What? UPS?
UPS.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, what can Brown do for you? Pay me.
lot. Yeah,
That's what
pay
they can
you.
do for me. There you go. So, what's up? We got a great show. We got Mr. Wayne Forte in the
How's it
studio.
going?
What's
Good
up,
evening,
Wayne?
everybody.
Of course. Good evening, sir, to you. And on the side, we got Mr. Chris Beckins, the president of the Long Island Debate.
What's up,
going
folks? How's it going?
And of course, we got my son Michael, who's controlling
Back.
everything.
What's up?
And
Back
of course,
in business.
you guys witnessed this, right? When the show starts, stuff goes wrong. We had no sound, right? So we're here with the Gothic Wheelers, and you guys got some events going on, right? So do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about who?
We got let me see, I don't know if that come up here.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
Steal the mic.
See, we already messed up.
Like I said, the Gothic. I've been doing.
Just
I've been
watch
doing-
her headphones. Set.
I've been doing. It's mayhem.
This is mayhem.
Yeah.
Go over hers. Actually, there you go.
Don't drop the
It's
pizza
like Twister.
It's-
Drop the pizza.
again.
I've been doing runs for the past 10 years.
right.
Being a sober person, now 21 years.
Right.
I've decided that it's time to give back.
Yes.
So instead of taking, so I've decided to do some events and charities, and did about 5, 6 so far.
Okay.
And this weekend, Saturday,
Right.
September 4th, we're going to be benefiting, doing a run and events benefiting the Warriors Ranch Foundation, and it's like I said earlier, it's a scooter thing.
Okay.
Not a Gothic Wheelers, but the Gothic Wheelers have been supporting me through everything that I've done,
That's fantastic.
and it's going to be at the clubhouse, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event.
That's great.
Nice.
That's great.
So
How long? How many years you been doing this for?
approximately 10 years.
Really?
Wow, that's
Approximately
nice.
10 years.
Wow.
On a small scale. I mean, we did the Bikers for Boobies. That's where I learned how to do it from Renegades.
Right.
Yep.
Lisa helped me out a lot.
Okay. Good old Renegades. Love that place.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Sorry
Such
it's
a
gone.
Miss
shame,
it.
right?
Yeah, we miss it.
It was iconic,
Right.
It was a sad day when they closed,
Absolutely.
It's going to be a great thing. With the pandemic, last year we had it, it wasn't the greatest compared to other
Well, yeah,
runs
well-
because of the pandemic.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
but you know what? We had a great time. The ranch came down. There was horses. All the vets came down. We
Nice.
raised a couple of bucks, and that's what it's all about, to
Yeah.
bring attention to
Yeah.
the program
Right.
that the Warriors Ranch Foundation offers the vets that are here on Long Island with PTSD.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And they have horses that need that bonding also, because
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. The horses are smart, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Yeah.
got one
Yeah.
person to know about this, well, then it was worth it.
Yeah.
That's how I always look
Yeah.
at it. If you just only got one, listen, it's one then better than nothing. So
it's going to start at Suffolk Harley. They've been so supportive of me
Okay.
for the longest time, always giving, and this time they're going to be closed, but that's okay too. It's Labor Day. It's going to be
Right.
rough, but
yeah.
it's going to it gives us more room, so
Right.
to speak.
They have a
That's
good
true.
outdoor bathroom. That second tree to the
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
perfect.
was,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
called the
told
facilities.
not
Yeah.
to watch out for people
They put a door on there,
you
so
know,
it's
urinating on it. But you know what? I know everyone's that in the community is going to be respectful of that.
Absolutely.
And
Except for maybe Wayne.
I mean, if we gotta go, you gotta go. But
yeah.
You know.
Well, at least not on their trees. Go on the neighbors.
there you go.
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
go.
Go next door. Huh? Go to the truck rental place next door.
That's it. That's it. That's it. But it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful event.
I can't believe how much you look like Kevin James. I'm sorry. Look at it.
It's great.
He's gonna want
That's
your
my
autograph.
prez.
It's that face, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Let me clarify one thing, because when Scooter said, he's a sober person, I could see you were like deflated. It's not a sober event.
Right.
We have
No, I don't drink
at
either.
our
Oh, he's not in the
clubhouse.
drink either. Yeah.
You don't drink?
10 months now.
Oh, so all right. You get
Yeah,
back.
that's not
you'll
from
get
drinking.
back.
That's from eating.
His nickname is a
But anyway,
snake, right?
it's not a sober event.
No.
And Scooter is a member of the Gothic Wheelers, so by default it becomes like a Gothic Wheelers event because we're all going to help him
Okay, awesome.
and stuff like that.
Oh,
And then
that's
the after
awesome.
parties at our clubhouse.
That's great. That's awesome. So, how long have the Gothic Wheels been around for?
We're going on 2 years for us, but prior to us, when was that? 2008. 2008. The Gothic Wheelers were around about 2007,
Right.
and for a few years, and then they closed down and joined another club, and then
Okay.
we started the Gothic Wheelers a couple of years ago
Okay.
with permission from the original members and stuff.
Awesome stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And you've been president the whole time?
Yes, yeah, we were on another club prior to this, and then we just moved on and became the Gothic Wheelers.
How many members do you have about?
A good amount,
Yeah,
You
Awesome.
always
Good.
use more.
Yeah.
we could
That's
always
every
use more. So
What are there any like criterias? Like what exactly?
Well, I mean-
if everybody wants to
yeah.
join the club, what do they got to do?
Well, I mean, our club is unique because we have members from the ages of 22 up until 74.
Wow.
Okay, and our club is great because of the fact that you could be around so many different personalities, and it's one unit, like quasi family, like a
Right.
family, and we stick together, and we want to just have a good time, and it's about riding motorcycles. So like qualifications would be you have to have a love of riding motorcycles.
Absolutely.
You have to be able to play nice with others.
Yeah.
Because
You have to have a motorcycle.
Well,
have to have a
obviously,
motorcycle.
That's a big part.
yeah, I mean, believe it or not, a lot of people try to join a motorcycle club without ever having a motorcycle.
Oh my God.
You couldn't imagine how
Yeah.
many people try to join.
Really?
without a
Right?
motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, it is.
Got a Schwinn parked outside. Come on, man.
I've had it asked of me. Can I put a little motor on my bicycle? and
No
join?
way. Get out of
Yes, more than once.
Oh my god!
One person.
Shit.
That's how I got my road tech scooter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pee Wee comes to mind.
Amazing. But it's we ride every weekend. We plan rides every single weekend. We have a prospecting period and everything like that. It's like we keep old school traditional values, but it's the year 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to
Awesome.
be a little flexible.
Yeah.
We work on motorcycles together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
good,
out to
awesome.
dinner. Like
Good. Awesome.
Family
My
oriented.
Brotherhood.
son's communion, everybody came.
Good.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah.
my-
Like
Oh,
a family.
okay,
It's a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a place like nowadays it's really hard. Everyone meets each other online.
Well,
Right?
yeah, absolutely.
Younger people.
Yeah.
So for like guys our age,
Right.
it's hard to find friends when you're older.
Right.
And this is a great way, man. I've met some of the nicest guys in the world from this. And a lot of people do meet us from the internet, Facebook and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But the best part of doing it is when you have to show up for the first time standing on your own 2 feet alone through the door
Right.
and say, I want a prospect or whatever, because you don't know anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
You may know the person who brought you,
Right.
but there's a few guys who met us from the internet who they didn't know anyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now they're family.
Scooter is one of them.
And now they're family.
Scooter is one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, it's awesome.
I would not go anywhere else. You know what
That's
I mean?
awesome.
Look at
You
the
know?
support they're giving the runs. Look at the support that they give me as a sober person. You know what I mean? It's a wonderful thing.
He was very worried when he first started prospecting because I was his father and the club sponsor. And he was so worried about being sober. And I used to say to him, no one cares. It's fine. No one cares. And I
No,
promised him.
yeah.
And he found it hard to believe. And I kept telling him, no one cares. I mean,
But you know what though? I mean, I was a big drinker. I wasn't like a huge drinker, but I haven't drank in 10 months. I don't miss it at all.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, you're a
either.
big drinker. I mean, you're not a small guy.
Right, well, I drank my beers. I've never did a lot of shots, nothing like
I
that.
don't,
But
you know what? I don't worry about it. You know what? It is what it is. It's life was supposed to be, happy, joyous, and free.
right.
Shit happens. You know what I mean? Shit happens. I'm not worried about it.
Right.
I have my brothers, to help me, keep me in check, because that's what it is. It's to join a club. I know we're not here to talk about the club. We're here to talk about the run, but
I'm here to eat edibles and just watch you and laugh because I double dosed knowing that I get to watch you. So I'm here to eat edibles and just watch you.
And you know what? That's okay.
Keep those teeth in.
Because I know for a fact that none of these guys would ever put me in danger. There was one time that things I
put
was
him in
new.
danger.
I was new into the club. I was still a prospect, and things were getting wild at a party, and I wanted to stay. It was 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, and Martino, my vice president now, came to me and says, "You're out of here. Go home." I don't want to. You're going home because they're keeping an eye on me. You know,
There you
and
go.
that's what we do. And it's just not being sober or anything like that.
Right.
It could be other issues that other people have.
Right.
Eating.
Just looking out for you. That's all.
You know
they
how it
look
is.
out.
Yeah.
After midnight, the animals come out.
Yeah.
So you gotta send
Animal
the
house.
You gotta send the nice people home.
That's
And that's what love is.
Yeah, well,
You know what
that's
I mean?
awesome.
That's what brotherhood is.
Well, this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna have a phone call coming in a minute. We're gonna go to a quick commercial. Gloria Struck is calling.
Yeah.
Okay, 96-year-old lady who still rides a motorcycle, and she's in tons of what is she in?
Motorcycle Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Which ones?
The AMA.
AMA and I know
Sturgis.
Right. What an impressive lady. She's gonna be calling in supposed to call in at 8:15. So we're gonna go to commercial. We're gonna go to her. Then we're gonna come back to Eileen.
Yes.
Eileen.
I get it confused.
How
all the
far?
time, I
How
swear to
far do
God.
you lean? All right. So we'll be right back. Right after these messages.
Hey, Gloria.
Hey guys, thanks. Welcome to Twisted Cycles right down here in Patchogue, New York, right on 112. Today we're going to go over a couple safety tips. A few safety tips that you should check every single time you ride your bike. One of the first things that you should own is a little air chuck. You can literally get them for $1. If you come into Twisted Cycles, we probably have boxes of them. We'll give you one for free. Okay. Always got to check your tire pressure. You never know what's going to go wrong with your tires, especially if your bike's been sitting for a couple of days. While we're talking about tires, you're going to look at your tires. Look at the nubs in the tires. Make sure your tread looks okay. I'm not telling you to be an inspector. You don't have to know the exact tread depth. Just make sure you have treads. If you start seeing rot or cracks along the sidewall of the tire, that means your tire is going bad. Just because you have perfect tread, if you start seeing dry rot and stuff on the side of your tires, they're done. Your tires are good for 5 years. That's it. After 5 years, they go in the garbage. Okay, a couple other things you're gonna check while you're working from your rear tire, check your brakes. Make sure you have some brake pads left. If you're not sure, swing by one day, we'll take a quick look. We'll tell you how many miles we think you have left. But just take a look, make sure you have some thread left, some pad left in your tires. Working from the back of the bike to the front, since that's where we're looking, you're gonna look at your drive belt. Make sure it's not fraying. Make sure it's not really loose. You know, just give it a little push. Should have about 1/4 to 1/2 inch worth of play. Make sure there's no nubs missing, anything like that. Work your way up the bike, check your oil. Gotta check your oil. Make sure you have oil in the bike. If you don't have oil in the bike, it's gonna be a really bad day for everybody. Your primary cannot be checked. That is a sealed unit. We have to check that. Your transmission, you do need an Allen key, a large Allen key, in order to pull that out. Just so you know, when you check your oil, the bike's got to be on a kickstand. When you check your transmission, the bike's got to be standing straight up in order to check that. All right, and you will need an Allen key to get to that. Work your way up. Look over the bike. You see any wires hanging, drips on the floor from oil, anything like that, something you want to bring in and get checked out to any of your local motorcycle shops like us. You want to make sure that you're not losing oil. If you have an older bike, they're supposed to leak. Don't worry about it. Get all the way up to the front tire, same thing. Check your treads, check your air pressure, check your threads, check for cracks, things like that. Okay? Check your brakes. Make sure you have some thread left on your brakes. Some pad left on your brakes. Check your blinkers. Make sure all your blinkers are working, your brake lights are working, your high beams, your low beams, and your horn. A lot of you guys, you're going to say, I never use my horn. It's got to be there. You need it. You never know when you're going to need it, and the one time you do need it, if it don't work, you can't warn anybody about any problems. This bike had come in. He came in for an inspection. He's got no front turn signals. Can't pass something like that. They're getting real strict in New York State with inspections. Okay, some of you guys probably noticed because you might have gotten pulled over on the side of the road with a cop giving you a hard time. They are getting very strict, and they are starting to tow bikes. Okay. Start your bike up, see how it runs. Make sure it sounds like it's supposed to. I tell a lot of guys, everybody out there is into big audio, big performance, big everything. It's great. We love big audio, we love big performance, but once in a blue moon, you gotta shut off that radio and just head down the road and listen to the bike. Don't forget to make sure you tune your radio to Mayhem Motorcycle. I gotta give you a little plug there. So you gotta turn it off once in a while, go down the road, just listen to the bike. Know your bike, know what it's supposed to sound like. You hear any rattling that's not supposed to be there, any clunking that's not supposed to be there, that could be potential problems. All right, those are things you definitely want to get checked out. That's pretty much our safety tips for today. One of these days, we'll go over an oil change for everybody so you can see a good oil change. We did do a video with my Mayhem Motorcycle. They have a little video of us showing everybody how to do a basic oil change right at your house. It's not that hard to do. You just got to have the right stuff to do it. Again, this is Brian from Twisted Cycles. Thanks for your time. Remember, check your bikes, check your safety. If you see that person on the cell phone on the side of the road, don't worry about sitting there arguing with them, yelling and screaming at them. You're on a bike, they're in a car. Just get the hell out of there. The further you are away from them, the less of a problem they are for you. This is Brian with Twisted Cycles. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.
Yo, we are back. What's going on? Got ever take pictures in here? It's like a real Hollywood studio in here.
Really?
Right?
You should look out the window and see that view
Yes.
of downtown Comac.
Yeah, right? Downtown Comac. There you go. Beautiful. I'm so glad you guys are in here tonight.
Hello?
Awesome. Hello?
This is Gloria.
Yes.
Hello, Gloria.
Well, let me introduce her.
Huh?
Everybody,
Yeah.
this is Gloria Struck.
Yes, this is Gloria Struck.
Wow, you are very impressive to have on the show. I'm very excited about this. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You sound like you're having a blast over there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We could have done this interview at Rutt's Hut, you know? That's what we should have done.
The hot dog place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on a diet, so.
So am I.
Yeah.
I'm on a seafood diet.
Yeah.
So, Gloria, talk to us a little bit.
What can I tell you?
Okay. Now, when did you get started? We know when you got started. What made you get started? What brought you into this world?
What bikes you rode? Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, you see, my father started motorcycle business in 1915. And when I was 16 years old, my brother decided that I should ride a motorcycle.
Okay.
It was 1941, and there weren't many women riding at that time. And I didn't want to ride a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
So I stamped my foot and I says, you're not going to teach me how to ride a motorcycle because I don't want to ride a motorcycle. I'm not going to do it. Well, I've been riding ever since that day, 1941.
Wow.
So that was my brother.
You can thank him.
He made me do it. Yep. And yeah, so I've been riding since 1941. And if you do the math, you'll see it's over 75 years that I was riding.
Wow. 75
and
years.
I have to laugh because one time I heard, I go to a lot of the rallies and stuff, and I heard a man say, well, I've been riding 45 years. And I didn't want to embarrass him. So,
Yeah, right. So you put it mildly to him?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine,
What's your favorite event?
What's my favorite what?
Event.
Well, I'm in the Sturgis Hall of Fame, so Sturgis is one of them.
That works.
We ride, though, from here to Sturgis, South Dakota. I live 14 miles from New York City.
Right.
So it's not just a couple-hour ride,
No.
But, see, I'm a long-distance rider since the beginning. Wow. And I can really do long distance, like riding 14 hours a day or something.
What kind of motorcycle you ride these days?
I have a Heritage Softail Classic.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's a nice
But I just got over a very serious operation.
Okay.
And discovered my balance is gone.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
not good.
what the heck am I going to do? So I thought, well, that means I have to go to a trike,
Yeah.
which I hate. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
man.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to embarrass anybody. They have a right to ride what they want. But I was over 75 years riding a solo bike, and to me,
I think you put your time in.
I
don't think anybody's going to say anything to you.
But-
And if they do, they're
but-
probably going to have to walk away hurting.
yeah, but listen, I promised many years ago that when I was 100, I was doing my 100-year ride from New Jersey to California
Oh, man.
Oh,
on
awesome.
2 wheels.
Oh, yeah. That,
well,
and
maybe
you're going to do
you
that.
can. Who knows?
But I can't now.
Oh.
I still got my bike, so, just in case. But I was thinking maybe if I could get somebody to they have kits. You put the extra wheels on,
Yeah.
Right.
But I can't find anybody to put
I'm
it
sure
on
we
for
can
me.
I'm sure we can find somebody.
We could definitely make that happen.
Twisted Cycle.
Yeah.
Twisted Cycle will help you out.
Where are you located? What state?
We're in
We're in
Long
New York.
Island.
We're in Long Island.
We're 14 miles from you.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Maybe he can make like skid plates, so it's actually technically not wheels.
Yeah.
And you do like sparks.
Well, I mean, I hate to ride 3 because I'm not used to it.
Right.
And not only that, I'm sorry, I'm a 2-wheel rider. But
It's a 2-wheel thing.
But I have to live up to what I promised, and I've got thousands of people that are waiting to ride with me
Yeah.
at that time.
Yes.
Well, you got to do it safely too, though.
So I'm 96 now,
Right.
which means I only have 4 more years.
That's
There you
nothing.
go.
And I,
Yeah.
And you know what?
So anyway, I hope everything works out okay. But yeah, if you can help me in some way, I would appreciate it really.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we could definitely.
Yeah, and you can give them my my email address. They could get in touch with me.
You want us to put your cell phone out there? Everybody will call you.
No, I can't have that.
What was that? You want your
No,
address too?
because I can't hear the phone. So I have to keep checking. Every once in a while, I have to check to see if there was a call that came in.
Yeah.
But no, my email is good. You know.
Yeah, we'll
They can always
we'll
put it
work on
email.
that. We could
Yeah.
definitely. Well, if you do get the trike, let's say, you could always use the I'm just borrowing my sister's trike for the weekend. You
Right.
don't really have to tell anybody that it's
no,
actually yours.
Exactly. No.
You know,
Well,
my sister's
I'll tell
trike
you-
sits in the garage a lot. I figured I'd take it out for her.
There you go.
I've had people say to me, Gloria, when you're 100 years old, it doesn't matter if you're riding 2, 3, 4 wheels. Good luck to you.
Yeah. They are right. They are right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a long distance rider, you know. I can put in 12, 14 hours a day with no
Wow.
problem at all, and I never used to get tired.
Wow.
Kind of like you, Johnny, right?
My daughter rode. She rides also. So is my granddaughter, and my daughter, of course, rode with me all over, and but she says she can't keep up with me.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Wow.
So you got a book out also.
So do you have a dealership somewhere that you go to in Long Island?
Yeah,
We got a couple of
Yeah,
them.
Nassau Holly is
Nassau
one.
Holidays in Nassau County is our sponsor.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
you were actually there once. You were there for an event. I
Yeah.
remember you had books there, you
Yeah.
were signing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I do book signings, you know, all over the country.
well, yeah, we have
Where's your next one?
Well, I ordered a big supply of books, and then came the virus.
Right.
Oh, that friggin'
So
virus shit.
everything was canceled,
Damn,
and
that's
I
great.
still have a lot of books.
Wow.
And I haven't gone out yet because I just got over a very serious operation. I really wasn't up to traveling.
Right.
But anyway, I'm still alive and kicking. So.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Speaking
Oh yeah.
speaking about your book, we have it up here right now. So it's $25 for the book and $5 for shipping it for an autographed copy. Right?
Yeah.
We have your email, hollygrandma85@gmail.com. So order your book today, guys. I mean, I want to get one of these books.
Yeah.
An autograph.
Well,
book.
I'll tell you, I was so surprised. See, for 12 years, people were saying to me, Gloria, when are you going to write a book? When are you going to write a book? And I kept saying, yeah. I wasn't going to write no book. And then a friend of mine, a journalist, said there was a publisher that was interested in speaking to me. He writes also. So she made a date for us down in, Daytona Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Because every year, I've been going there since 1951.
Wow.
At Daytona, yeah.
Wow.
And
Man.
and so we met down there, and when the meeting was over, I had signed a contract to write a book.
Wow.
So I got home in Jersey. I rode my bike down all the time, you know. And I figured I rode my bike to Florida. My mother also lived there in the wintertime. 58 times that I
That's a
rode
lot.
my
50.
my house.
That's,
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I drove to Florida 21 times. Yeah.
more like
you
I
know,
drove to Florida once.
Yeah, I'm not saying that because I never did anything for recognition. With all the trips I took, and my book, it was done mostly by memory because I never kept a journal. Even when I rode my motorcycle twice in Europe, my son and I.
Wow, that's
I
cool.
never kept a journal. And so the book is mostly by memory.
Well, that's good.
And I
That's
have
good.
a
Yeah, that's.
great memory. My memory goes back to age 2.5.
Wow.
And
That's awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of memories.
I know someone who said he remembers being born and being in his mother's womb.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember being in the womb before I was born.
No, he
Knocking on the door to get
Yeah.
out.
He says it.
Listen,
And he
I don't talk
believes it.
BS. I talk fact.
I remember swimming up the canal.
Yeah.
He does.
No,
too.
I don't have to tell stories.
No.
What I tell you is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you have.
And
I can't. I definitely got to get this book because I can. The
Everybody
stories.
knows that
right?
too.
It's
Yeah.
cool. It is cool.
Absolutely. So what keeps you going? What keeps you wanting to ride a motorcycle.
And waiting to call into Motorcycle
when
Mayhem.
when you get see people when they get to be in their 60s and then they retire and they say, well, now I can just relax all the time and watch TV.
Right.
And but you know something? What a shame. They're wasting their life. No, I'm not kidding. I believe in keep on going. I've got plans. I've always had plans. So, you know, I always got something challenging me, and I keep on.
Wow, that is awesome.
God bless you. That is
That
awesome.
really is
Yeah,
great.
it's-
That really is great.
You're an inspiration to many. Let me tell you.
Absolutely, you
I
really are.
know. They tell me that.
Yeah.
But you know what I tell them?
What?
That they inspire me.
Wow. Well, okay. That's awesome.
Think about it.
Yes.
That's
Very
awesome.
true. Very true.
Yeah.
Is there somebody that rides out there that you look up to?
Besides John?
I looked up to Dot Robinson. She was started the Motor Age with another woman, but she was my mentor.
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, she was really something.
I actually saw they had a nice little Motormade display. We were out at the Motorcycle Museum in Iowa, and they had a nice little thing
yeah,
there.
I was there too.
I know. I saw your picture on the wall many times.
Did you?
Yeah, there's a whole little Motormade display. Your picture's on the wall. I actually took pictures when I went out there.
Ah, yeah. Well, the day that they, honored the Motor Maids, I went out. Gloria and I, my daughter and I, went out, and and I'm in the Sturgis Hall of Fame.
Yep.
And they have my picture David painted from a little black and white snapshot when I was 25 years old on my brand new 1950 Harley.
That's
And
awesome.
that's on the cover. That's on the cover of my book.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
awesome.
we were just looking at that.
Yeah,
So
I
when you
was
when you
20
go on rides, who do you normally ride with? You, I mean, you seem to go a lot with your daughter and your granddaughter too. You say?
No. I was always a loner.
Ah, okay.
All my life I rode alone. I mean, my son came on. He rode. You know, we all ride.
Your son didn't
he
ride on the
came-
back of your bike, did he?
No. When he was little, yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a question for
awesome.
you. Could you be my grandmother? I would love it.
I'm a great grandmother.
Wow. That's
And my
fantastic.
great granddaughter's 22 years old.
Wow. So you've seen
And
a lot
my
of things.
great grandson is, I believe he's 20 now.
Wow.
Wow.
They're not little babies.
Wow.
They'll always be
But-
little babies. Don't kid
But
yourself.
my granddaughter, Lori's daughter, just had a baby.
Wow. Congratulations on that.
And she came 3 months ahead of time.
Oh, wow.
That's because he wanted to meet you so quick.
Yeah, she
And
wanted to get on the bike.
he's doing fine.
Excellent
Good.
to hear.
God bless that
How
one.
do you like that?
Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Oh, man.
Yeah,
So
well-
you have to have some incredible stories. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
you got onto the Motor Maids when you were 21 years old.
Right.
Now, how
That was
was-
1946.
Now, how was it for a woman to join a club? It was a women's club, but how was that time of era, to be in a club then as a women's club? I mean, you guys must have heard a lot of shit.
No, it didn't bother me. I was refused room. I was refused gas going to Florida one year
Wow, imagine that.
back in the 40s.
Jeez.
Is it true you got a ticket for wearing pants one
That
day?
didn't bother me any.
Oh no.
Gloria, did you get a
No.
Did you get a ticket for wearing
The
pants?
hell with them.
Did you get a
You
ticket?
know, I have my book is got a lot of stuff in it, a lot of history
Yeah.
and a lot of stuff. And I also have words that I live by. And one of them is, nobody can hurt you unless you let them.
Right.
That's true.
That is true.
Absolutely. Yep. Great
Well,
words right there.
I speak a lot of truth.
That's she's so down to earth. She's awesome.
Oh, absolutely. I told you that.
Now,
She's an
Gloria,
awesome woman.
did you once get a ticket for wearing pants?
What?
I heard that you got gotten a ticket one time for wearing pants. Is that true?
I got a ticket one time for doing what?
Wearing pants instead of a dress, you were wearing pants.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
That was
a
not
rumor.
me.
That was a rumor.
See that? See, you find out.
No, somebody. That happened to somebody. I've heard it myself.
Oh, okay.
May have been
Not
John.
me, though. No, not me. Yeah.
Well, this is awesome.
Very cool.
But I've had a very interesting life. But you want to know something?
Yes.
A lot of life you cannot control. However, a lot of life you can control.
Mm-hmm.
You can make things happen. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely is right. You know, if you really want to do something, you're gonna do it. If your heart's into it, you're gonna do it. Just like you, right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So what would you tell everybody else out there in the audience? What would you tell them to inspire them to do what they want? What would you tell them?
Everybody says I inspire them.
Yes, you do.
Maybe it's just that they realize I live my life the way I want to.
Mm. That's awesome. That's a great way to live.
Absolutely.
That is a great way to live. And riding on motorcycles, the closer you can come to flying, right? Without actually flying. And you're doing it. And you're all over the place. And I got to tell you, I'm proud of you. I mean, we all are. And you got so many thousands of people that stand behind you and love what you do.
I know. You should see the cards I get when my birthday comes, or for my 96th birthday. I found out later on that day I had a great birthday.
Okay.
96-year-old was the best birthday I think I ever had because I never used to be home for my birthday.
Right.
See, my birthday always fell on the Motor Maid Convention, which was held all over the country, wherever. And so I was never home. But this year I was home.
Awesome.
And it was just so great. My granddaughter went through so much, Cheryl, to make sure it was the best birthday I ever had. And like I said, I never was with my family on my birthday. I was all over the country somewhere or other at a convention.
Wow.
So it was very good. And then I found out that they wanted to have a drive-by, and they got me all prepared for it.
Okay.
And they, let people know, motorcyclists, and they had to get a policeman to direct the coming traffic because it grew that they had between 500 and 600 people coming to do a drive-by by my house.
Wow.
But it rained. And so they took me around to different places where people were staying, like different bar and grills and places, and I met a lot of people.
That's
and
awesome.
it was just a great birthday.
Nice.
Well,
What do you
awesome.
do? You have plans for September 11th this year?
What was that?
Do you have plans for September 11th this year?
September 11th?
Yeah, you going to the Ridge Run in Cherokee, North Carolina?
Well, I don't know. I've got it on my calendar. Usually people sponsor me, like for the room and all that, because that's a lot of money to put out,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And usually I have a lot of dealers that will bring me in because a lot of women riders show up when I want to meet me.
That's awesome.
And you know what women do? They shop.
Yeah.
And there isn't one that leaves without a bag of something or other. And so dealers love me, One time, one of the dealers said, you almost cleaned me out. I mean, because, hundreds of women come. And there are so many women riding today, which makes me so proud because a lot of them have been divorced and unhappy, and they decided to start riding, and they are now happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a lot of women. There's going to be more women riding than men. I'll tell you.
You never know. I mean,
Yeah, the
you
numbers
never
are
know.
increasing. That's no lie.
And they ride. Let
Yes.
me tell you. They're not like men. Trailering the bikes and all that.
That's awesome.
We're women.
You're going to be at
Yes.
the block party at Indian Larry's also?
Oh yeah, that's right. September 18th, Indian Larry's.
Yeah, well, are you going to be at Cherokee?
Well, actually, I got a request from TJ who runs Jam On. TJ,
TJ,
who runs productions, Jam On Productions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's having the Atlantic City Bike Week over there September 9th to the 12th. He said he would love you to come down to do book signings down there. If you want to get in
well,
there.
I did do a book signing, last year. Was it last year or the year before? Year before, I guess it was, right?
Well, if you want to go this year, he's inviting you down.
I don't know. I haven't really decided, but something, time's getting close. I better decide. But I was wishing that somebody would sponsor me and help me out, with the
Well, I'm sure we can get
course and
somebody.
stuff.
I'm sure
We will definitely work on
we
it.
will
that's
get
for
somebody
sure.
to sponsor you to go wherever you want to go. Because you know what? You're an encouragement to everybody that rides out there. I mean, I'm 53 years old. You know what I mean? And you got all these years on me riding. I'm looking forward
She's
to.
been riding longer than you're alive.
I know. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Oh,
Thomas
geez.
Thomas just wrote you're sponsored.
Yeah, Thomas. That's
Right, so
TJ.
Yeah, okay.
He's a great guy. He runs an event called the Jam On Productions. They do these bike events all over the country, Daytona and Atlantic City.
Well, in Cherokee, when I was there, I guess it was 2019, because they didn't have it last year, I don't believe. They interviewed me there, and the woman who interviewed me, I forget her name, but she has received many compliments on the interview.
Wow.
That she spoke to me and all that. We had a good, a good talk.
That's great.
And I know other people are waiting for me to go this year, but I don't know whether I'm ready yet.
Yeah, if you're not feeling up to it,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to push it. TJ actually said at Atlantic City Bike Week, he'll sleep in his car, and you could have his room.
Yeah. There you go.
So if you feel up to it, you got a place to stay, no problem. If not, wait a little
mean
while and see how you feel.
You're talking about Cherokee?
No, Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, yeah.
Oh, Atlantic City. Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't planning. I'm really not up to it yet. I had a very serious operation.
Oh, well, you know what? When you're ready, you get out there. That's all. When you're ready, you get out there.
Yeah, well, it took a lot out of me, and it took my balance away. It really did a job on me, I'll tell you.
Well, I have a feeling there's not much that can keep you down. Before you know it, you'll be back out there. Even might be on 3 wheels, but you'll be back out there. I mean, still.
Well, I'm going to be back out there. Don't worry about that. But I need some help here.
Well,
I got to get somebody to put the wheels on, and I want them to do it right too. I want somebody experienced.
Well, we know some great motorcycle companies
the
here.
The suspension has to be changed, and
All right.
But I'd like to use my heritage. Hey, I got motorcycles. I got 2 of them. One is a Yamaha that a friend of mine gave me when he had Alzheimer's. He only had 500 miles on it, and he couldn't ride anymore, so he gave it to me.
Oh, wow.
And I have that. I've taken that cross-country to Bend, Oregon. I've taken it to Europe twice. I've taken it a lot of long distance rides with it.
Wow, that's
And,
awesome.
Yeah.
How many miles you got on your head, Vision?
Well, I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. I should have kept. Well, who thinks? I mean, hell, when I rode, I didn't expect to be recognized for my riding.
Right.
I just rolled because that's what I wanted to do.
That's awesome.
I've come, I think, not quite 700,000 miles.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I should put over 20,000 miles on a year. Way back,
Oh man,
that's
Isn't that cool?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Gloria.
Yeah.
I want to thank
Yes.
you so much for coming on the show with us.
Yeah, it was awesome. Good,
is
good
it
stories.
over?
It don't have to be. I mean, you want to stay, you can stay. That'd be great.
Oh, no, I'm so used to talking because I talk all over the country, I just go on and on and on and on.
That's
and
okay.
on.
No, that's fine.
And you gotta cut me off.
No, I don't want to cut you off.
John could call you tomorrow. You guys could talk probably 15
Hey,
hours.
I'll be in your neighborhood tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Maybe he could stop by your house with the delivery truck.
Yeah, I'm in your neighborhood.
Yeah, oh yeah?
I'm in your neighborhood at least 3 times a week.
What do you want for lunch? He'll bring it in.
Oh my God.
Rutt's Hut. Come on, we'll go to Rutt's
I
Hut.
couldn't even be here. I got a doctor's appointment.
Did you ever
I
go?
got a doctor's appointment 2 days in a row. Yeah.
He'll bring it to the doctor.
Did you ever go to Rutt's Hut?
Oh my God, are you kidding? You want to hear a story? This is true. No, I'm not kidding. I got a story about everything. And it's true. Back in 1950, I took a trip to Canada. But I didn't go straight up to Montreal because I went out to Ohio by one of the motormaids. And I told her I was taking a trip up to Canada. She said, I'll come with you. So the two of us went.
Okay.
And so anyway, what were we talking about?
Going up to Canada.
Yeah, up in Canada, right. And so yeah, but there was a certain thing I wanted to talk about. What the heck? What did you say that got me started?
The Rutt's Hut. We're talking about Rutt's Hut.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So when we came back across the border, it was kind of early in the morning. This was at Montreal. And because we went all over Canada, we went from Buffalo all the way to Montreal. And in those days, there wasn't much of anything. In 1950,
Right.
there was so many, just land, nothing built or anything like that way back. So, anyway, it was early in the morning. We're crossing the border, okay? And we stopped. You have to stop. And we waited, and nobody came out of the building. There was nobody there.
Oh, boy.
And so I says to Marion, gee, maybe we got to go to that other building up ahead.
Right.
So we rode up there, and the sirens made a U-turn and came back again. And one of the questions the border guy asked me was, where's Rutt's Hut?
Oh, really?
Honest to God. And I said, Delawana.
There you go.
He said, okay, go
That's
ahead.
awesome.
Oh, man.
How do you like that? And that was 1950.
Wow,
That's
Rutt's Hut's
funny.
been around that long?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's a great place. Everything's fried in that place. Even the bag.
Fried.
Yeah, but like I said, I've got a story about everything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I lived a long life, and an active life. I wasn't sitting home knitting
That's
or,
good.
I mean, to me, I don't know. Sometimes, well, I'll put it this way: I'm not wasting my life.
No, not at all. You're not moving down to Florida, right? You're doing your thing.
What the hell, Florida? That's a
But,
swamp.
but think about it. If you move to Florida, you can ride all year round.
I don't care for Florida. It's one of the least states I would move to.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I can't move. I got too much junk. Oh my God, I collected stuff all my life.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get rid of papers. I don't mean newspapers. I mean little itty bitty pieces of paper with different things on them. I'm driving myself nuts.
I love this lady. I love this woman. I love her.
We really should drive over there for lunch.
Yeah, we got to go lunch one day.
Do like a 6-hour lunch.
You know?
Absolutely. Hey, do you ever go to Harold's?
With who?
Harold's New York style deli.
Edison, New Jersey.
You mean out west?
No.
Oh.
Harold's Deli in Edison, New Jersey.
Might be west
New
of you.
Jersey?
No, it's not west, south.
No, Harold's? No.
It must not be as good as Rutt's Hut.
Can't pass that.
Oh, I love Rutt's Hut. Hey, we ever have White's hamburgers?
I don't eat meat.
Really?
That's the
Well, I
competitor
mean,
of White
I
House.
do sometimes, but I don't like it, and I don't like chicken.
Oh, really?
I don't. I like fruits and vegetables.
Fruits
That's
and
what I
vegetables.
got. Yep.
That's probably why you live so long.
There's the trick right there. Fruits, vegetables, and riding a motorcycle. There you go.
John, you're in trouble.
That's it. Try it. Try it.
He hangs out with nuts, but that's about it.
Do you know the doctors just recently, 3 different doctors, I don't believe they know each other, told me that my health is amazing.
Wow.
I'd have to agree
At
with
my
that.
age,
Yeah.
even this very serious operation I had, I don't think they believed I would even heal or anything, and I was bing, bang, boom, better. I mean, you know, I'm healthy.
That's awesome, man. That is great to hear. Great to
Yeah.
hear.
Truly an amazing person, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, anyway, hey, you guys, I'm really too much time on your program, aren't I?
No. I mean, we love having you. You know? I mean, you know, it's not every day you can talk to somebody like you.
Do you have a lot of people listening to your program?
We do.
We got like 3 or 4.
No, because I never heard of it.
Well, you have now.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And I hope
It's
you're a
not
fan
that-
now.
I hope,
No,
yeah.
and I
hope
was
you
hoping
listen.
that, you know, people would be listening because I'd like to bring people to your program.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you got to
You
look at
know?
it this way. Normally, people who call in, let's say they're about 20, 25 years old, we give them about 15 minutes. So you being 96 years old, if you figure out the math, which I can't do, we probably give you about 45 minutes according to your age and
Right.
the amount of hours you've ridden.
Yes, there
So
you
that's
go.
how we kind of figured it out. So the stage is yours.
Yeah.
Oh. So we got another hour.
Maybe you can come down on the show for your 100th, birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be
Or we'll
glad
bring the
to.
show to you.
We'll bring
Well,
the show to you.
I'll tell you,
Right.
I'll be written up in the newspapers all over the world.
Wow, that's incredible. That is
You
so
know?
awesome. What do I hear
Don't you
myself?
think? Don't you think?
Yeah, you should be.
Yes,
Definitely should be.
Absolutely, it's great.
You know, Guinness Book of Records. But I wanted to ride it in 2 wheels. I feel so bad
Hey, you know what?
that I got to go to 3. I'm keeping my bikes because maybe I'll get better. I don't know.
I'm sure.
Well, I'm not sure about
You know
that.
what? A lot can change in 4 years.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you know.
for sure.
Well,
we're going to let you go now.
Yes.
oh,
But thank you so much for all your stories and your
Yes.
inspiration to everybody out there, all the women riders and the guy riders too, because obviously they can't complain now.
Oh, yeah, a lot of guys love me.
That's awesome.
No, I mean they send me beautiful cards and everything.
Well, you're a beautiful woman.
Yeah. So do you want us to
Well,
put your address on the news feed, and we could have people send you more cards?
No, I got boxes and boxes and boxes of cards, and you know something? I can't throw them away.
No,
I
you can't.
I just save them,
There you go.
and yeah.
That goes with the little
and
pieces of paper. That's what you got there.
I love cards. Yes,
Oh,
I
my
do.
But listen, we're gonna keep in touch with you. We're gonna be pushing your book on the show.
Oh, I thank you so
Yes.
much because I do have a lot of books, and I do have to, and I autograph them. You know,
Yeah.
anything that people want.
That's
And
right.
lots of times they want something special. You know, I'd be glad to do it. Very glad to do it.
Awesome. Awesome.
I can't. I want to get a book, but I'm gonna have to ask my mother to read it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe before I go to bed.
Well, what you could do is you could call me with the information, and instead of mailing it, and but you got to send me a check first because my daughter says, "Mom,
Okay.
no signature unless a check," because one time we got took.
Oh,
And,
we don't want that.
All it takes
yes.
is one time.
That's it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And you've heard about these
Yeah,
people
one
from
time.
Motorcycle Mayhem.
Right, right.
Oh.
So
All right. Well, we're gonna
Anyway.
be pushing your book, and I have a few other ideas I'm gonna try to make happen. And we're definitely gonna keep in touch with you. Okay.
okay, you
Be
can
safe,
give
feel
them
better,
my
though.
email.
Get better.
You can you can give them my email.
Yep. We have it.
Harley, Grandma, and 85
Yep.
at gmail.com.
It's up on the screen right now.
You got
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Okay.
Is your email exploding right now?
Wow. Okay.
So you
Well,
have a-
listen, thank you guys. I really enjoyed talking to you.
That you too.
Thank
We
you,
really
enjoyed
Gloria.
it more. Good night.
Thank you, Gloria.
Good
We'll
night,
be-
Gloria.
Yeah.
Feel
Good
good.
night.
Okay. Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
for now.
Bye.
Bye.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
That was awesome.
I'm Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister reminding you to look for motorcyclists. Do you know someone who rides motorcycles? You would look out for them. If you're making a left turn, look for motorcyclists. There's a human being on that machine.
Hi, I'm Ron. I manage talent and I'm a producer. And I ride a motorcycle.
Brought to you by Long Island Debate, American Bikers for Awareness, Training, and Education. Look twice, save a life. There's a human being on that machine.
This is Lisa from Mushwear Custom Embroidery. You're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Back. We're live. Get that video. Wow. Right in front of the camera. It's okay. No problem. We got a packed house in here.
Jeez.
Holy crap. This is awesome. Okay, so.
We put a sign out front of Jericho, free pizza. Now everybody's stopping in.
Oh, my God.
K Fox is in.
K Fox is here.
He's got to borrow the bathroom.
PJ's here and Punishes. And wow, these guys are awesome, man. What a great night.
Yeah, that was good.
But now we got Eileen
Hi, how are you?
on.
Are you going to do the joke again?
From the Warrior Ranch Foundation. How far do you lean?
Yeah, I lean far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us what it is that you do.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, and thank you to Sarah and the Gothic Riders for Wheelers. Sorry, Gothic Wheelers. Sorry,
Riders, Wheelers.
So-
They for all the support they've given us, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, Scooter called me last year and said they were
Let
doing
there
a
be
ride and wanted to support us. And we had a blast at the event. We brought our horse out there. It was
the
great.
horses.
Yeah, we had a great time. But Warrior Ranch, we through Horse Interaction, we work with veterans and first responders,
Excellent.
and we focus on those that have PTSD. And what we do is, well, unfortunately, what's happening in the world today, our veterans and first responders are committing suicide at an alarming rate, and it's
Really
just
scary,
something.
yes.
It's scary, and it's
Oh,
and we have to
horrible.
stop. And
Sure.
the world is a little crazy right now, so. what we do is try and give them a day of reprieve, and they come out and we do horse interaction. We teach them the nature of the horse, and what happens when you work with a horse is you get to know about yourself, because by nature horses are prey animals, and we're predators. That's nature, and because they're prey animals, they're hypervigilant. Their senses are very heightened, and just like our veterans and first responders, their senses are very heightened too.
Sure.
And when you're around a horse, whatever energy you're giving off, they're going to return the same energy.
Wow.
So what happens is you start to learn, like if we ask you to move the horse back and that horse goes right back, but then when you ask him to come in, if he doesn't come in, because like if you're giving off bad energy, that horse is going to stay back.
Wow,
He's gonna
yeah.
be like,
They're
so
smart.
so you,
Yeah.
They
yeah, so
really
you
are
start
smart,
to.
yeah.
So then what happens is we say, hey, everyone forgets that they don't breathe. A lot of times we hold our breath and we don't even know it. We don't know what kind of energy we're giving off. But we teach you how to approach a horse. So we teach you a little bit about you end up learning about yourself when you work with the horse. So
Wow,
we teach
that's
you
really
basic
cool. That's cool.
basic horsemanship, and we rescue horses too. So what we do is it's not like, hey, you've got PTS or there's something wrong with you, come in and that's not what it is. It's,
Right.
hey, we need your help to help with these horses.
Right.
We teach them the basic skills of horsemanship skills, and they help us exercise the horses as well. So it keeps the horses mentally stimulated as well as our participants. And they have fun. The whole goal is to have fun for the day, and whether they realize it or not, they're going to help themselves, whether they
Yeah, you
whether
can
they
use
know what's
something you
happening.
learn that day,
Right.
hopefully tomorrow,
Right, and
or tonight.
whatever you do that day at the ranch, you usually take home. You learn a lot about yourself and body language and things like that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
They're very powerful creatures, man.
Very,
They're very healing.
very healing. They're
Yeah,
very powerful. They're very healing, and that's what it is. When you're around 1,000-pound animal, a 1,200-pound animal,
Be scared.
you have to be 100. You have to be 100.
Everybody knows how I feel.
Right.
Definitely got to be confident.
Yeah. So, but we've had over 60 veterans come through the program, and we're having a great time with them. It's really been very.
That's great.
A lot of great, powerful stories have come through. People have come in. You do as little in the program as you want, or as much as you want.
Right.
We've had some people, and it's amazing because Cody, the one of the horses there, he's pretty special because he can pick somebody out. We'll have like 9 or 10 people there, and sometimes he'll gravitate to one person. And there was one particular day that one person was suicidal, so it was pretty amazing. And that
Wow.
person was so afraid of the horse,
Right.
so we didn't have her come in because she didn't want to go into the arena. But we were able to compensate and work through the fence and have her work. He came and she pet him through the fence. We had her back him up through the, we had her do exercises through the fence. We were able to accommodate it, and that she was on cloud nine for weeks after that. So
Wow.
it's been really,
Yeah.
it's been powerful. It's some really pretty
It's
powerful.
rewarding.
That is
stories.
It's got to be
amazing.
rewarding.
It really is
Yeah, it
amazing.
When
is.
you
It's-
actually see something that you work so hard for,
Right.
actually do something, especially something like that.
Right.
And
There's
I'll be
no
honest.
better feeling.
I'll
that's
be
for
honest.
sure.
We had no idea the impact we were having until
Right.
we really didn't. I had no
Yeah.
idea until I started. After a while,
Yeah.
people started telling stories.
I've never
and-
even. I've heard of like Paws of War.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh,
dogs.
they're a great
and
organization
they
too.
they do it with dogs.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of my friends actually have same thing with the
Mm-hmm.
dogs. I couldn't even imagine at the level of a horse to
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to do something like that. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not saying I guess you're not going to like get horses for people and take them home because it's a big responsibility.
Right,
But
right,
the
no.
interaction, they could always come back. Right?
Exactly,
They could-
exactly.
whatever it is. So it's actually it's pretty good.
Exactly. And like I said, you can do as little or as much as you want. If you want to just groom the horse, that's fine. You just want to give the horse a bath, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or if you really enjoy, we have a few people who really enjoy the horsemanship and are learning more and more and more. So we advance their horsemanship skills themselves.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
yeah,
That's
so-
amazing.
John would like doing the cleaning out the bedding.
The
Yeah.
stalls, mucking the stalls.
Yeah,
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 we
yeah.
got plenty of that for you.
I love doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Betting and
That
shit.
smell of the urine when you
Loves
flip it
smoke.
over.
Right.
after
Hey!
it's done.
Yep, the ammonia.
Ooh, that is-
Hey, a lot of hay.
That is good.
So-
A lot of hay going on there.
Yeah, so we're out in Calverton now. We've about a year and a half ago, we're out in Calverton. So that's where we got about 6 acres there, and we just started rescuing horses and bringing them in now.
Now, can anybody
So-
come out there and see the horses?
Can anybody?
Yeah.
Yes, sure. They can stop in if the gates are open, but sometimes if the gates are closed, we are specific to our program is specific to veterans and first responders.
So why don't you, we probably better off having people go through the website.
Right. Yes, I would have them go through the website.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
definitely
would
go
probably
through
be
the
better.
website.
Okay.
But we are specifically to veterans and first responders. It's a like-minded community.
Right.
And so when they're there, there's a lot of camaraderie that happens. And we've had people there from all different ages in their 20s. And we have an 89-year-old U.S. Marine woman,
Wow.
Jean Lippman, who comes.
God bless her.
And
That's
she's
awesome.
fantastic. And she comes and she says, I tell my grandkids I'm going out and training horses.
There you go.
She's a rip. I mean, the woman Gloria, who you just had on, was
Amazing, right?
amazing. And this woman Jean
Similar,
is
right?
similar. Yeah,
Oh,
so absolutely amazing.
Where they get
So-
the energy from? I'm tired listening to her.
Yeah.
I'm tired walking to my car to the studio. Right?
Yeah.
She
Fruits and vegetables.
was
Exactly.
great. So
Unbelievable. Well, that's fantastic what
Yeah.
you do, man.
Yeah.
And that's what's next for you?
well, we have the event on Saturday.
The Iron Horse Run this Saturday, September 4th. Registration is at Suffolk County Harley in Oakdale from 10 to 11:30. Kickstands up 11:30. We're having a party, an after party at the Gothic Wheelers Clubhouse in Ronkonkoma.
The food?
30. There'll be food from
What
Dang
kind of food?
Barbecue. Dang Barbecue.
All he wants is
Oh,
food.
dang.
Dang's
Sponsored
good.
us.
Dang is real
You
good.
had him at
Donated
barbecue.
You had me
Donate the whole shebang.
Actually,
All right, I'll be there.
30 Remington Boulevard in Ronkonkoma.
Okay. Do we have a flyer for that?
You know, flyers right behind
That is
me.
the one.
Yeah.
You know, it's $20 a ride or $10 a passenger. Benefits the Warriors Ranch Foundation.
Awesome. Awesome.
You know, it's a great cause. We really like to see a lot of people come out and help for the.
That's awesome.
And we thank them very much for their support.
Yes, that's
Because all of it goes right to our
and
programming.
if you can't come, I'm sorry to step on you,
no
but if you
problem.
can't come, you could also donate on our GoFundMe for the Warrior. It's under the Iron Horse Run for the Warrior Ranch Foundation.
Okay.
Excellent.
It's also a memorial run for Barry Salzman. Barry's salary.
Yes.
He had passed away.
Saddleman.
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 Right. He's Salzman. Right.
So, Barry. Just Barry.
It's
All
Barry.
right.
It's Barry.
He knows we're talking about him.
He was a good man, and
He made all of our cuts.
he made all our.
Okay.
cuts.
You know, he's a friend of ours.
Yeah, Barry. We know Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He was on Lockfield Road in East Northport.
exactly, and he
Big guy in
passed
the motorcycle
away.
community
Yeah, yeah.
and in the horsing community.
Oh yeah, Barry.
There you go.
He took care of everybody.
And he passed away a few days before the run, so I decided to include his name. And I also want to thank Motorcycle Mike.
Motorcycle Mike.
Motorcycle Mike has been a big supporter of mine
Yes.
for many years, and he's all in for the vets. And
Absolutely. It's great.
Motorcycle Mike is on your side.
Yeah.
He's a
given-
sponsor of our show. He's our trophy sponsor as well at the bike
and
nights.
he's sponsoring our events as well as other events. that
Yeah,
we've
he's
done.
involved with
He
a lot
does
of
it all.
stuff.
Yeah, he really.
You know, he's a lawyer in the motorcycle community, and he's there for you. If you ever have any problems, go see Motorcycle Mike. No doubt.
On the flyer is my telephone number. That's my cell phone number. If anybody has any questions on it, don't hesitate to text me, call me.
Okay.
Any single ladies looking to mingle?
Anybody want to
Can
see
they-
Domino's
yeah.
speeches?
He's single.
Can they
Order
do
Domino's
those
pizzas to that number?
the after 2 o'clock calls for you?
There you go.
After 2 p.m.
Hey,
he's
I'm
old.
old.
That's
I
way
go to
out.
bed at 8 o'clock. So.
Okay.
That's why 2 p.m.
Hey, some women might like
Not in
that.
the casino. He's by the way. That oxygen.
And I want to thank you guys for basically putting us out there.
This is what we're here for.
And
Yep.
we're looking forward to you guys coming to the events.
Yeah.
And giving more important or whatever. Coming and enjoy. So I'll save you a special plate.
Thank you. I like
You
ribs.
better be careful with that saying.
No ribs. pulled pork.
I like the burnt ends.
We'll invite you to all of our events.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and anytime you have some events, even if you can't make it down here, call up. We'll post it. We'll put it
Sure.
up there. I mean,
You guys
that's what we
welcome to the
do.
studio
That's,
anytime.
You
this
can
is the
follow us
whole idea of
on.
it.
They can follow us on Instagram and Facebook also.
Okay.
The Gothic Wheelers.
Okay.
Gothic Wheelers MC on Facebook and on Instagram.
Okay,
Perfect.
absolutely. We'll be
That's
there.
good, yeah.
And definitely check us out too.
Do
So,
you guys have a Snapchat?
No.
No one.
I want to thank you guys for coming in
I was gonna say
today.
good because teach me. I
No
don't
Tic Tacs.
No, Tic Tac. Tic Tacs.
Thank you very much, Ken.
Thank
Just
you
throw
so
Our
much.
website out there is warriorranchfoundation.org.
There you
Yes,
go.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
And thank you for having us.
Oh,
I
thank
really
you for coming
appreciate
in.
it.
Yeah.
I want to thank the Gothic Wheelers.
We will
coming
pray
in.
that you guys have good weather. It looks like it's going to be nice this weekend.
I want to thank.
It'll all be really good.
I want to
yeah.
thank Kevin
Yeah.
James for stopping by. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kevin.
And unlike the woman, I'm not even charging for my autograph.
Hey, good. So we're gonna play a quick commercial, and then we'll come back with PJ
And we'll switch seats.
from the Punishers to talk about his 9/11 run. We'll be right back. Pow.
all know that safety comes first, but you don't want to look like your parents are sending you on a bike ride. Here at Micro DOT Helmets, we're focused on lightweight DOT certified helmets that protect and still look great, so you don't have to look like that mushroom from Super Mario. If you do have an accident, we'll ship you a fresh new helmet. Real lifetime warranty, only at Micro DOT Helmets, a veteran-owned business.
Hey, I'm Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister reminding you to look for motorcyclists. Do you know someone who rides motorcycles? You would look out for them. If you're making a left turn, look for motorcyclists. There's a human being on that machine.
Hi, I'm Ron. I manage talent and I'm a producer. And I ride a motorcycle.
Brought to you by Long Island Debate, American Bikers for Awareness Training and Education. Look twice, save a life. There's a human being on that machine.
Hey everybody, what's happening? This is Snake from Skid Row, and you're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Hi everyone, this is Motorcycle Mike, the personal injury attorney. I want to tell you a personal story. August 2018, I was in my car, stopped at a red light when I was hit from behind by a car going 60 miles an hour. A few days later, I woke in a hospital to find out I had 12 broken bones, a bleed on my brain, and an organ that had to be surgically removed. If you've been injured in a car crash, on a motorcycle, at a construction site, or anywhere else, call me, and an attorney that understands what you're going through. This is Motorcycle Mike, always on your side, always there for you.
Bowling Green is getting its very own app. It's about everything Bowling Green. No more endless searches for stuff on your phone, desktop, or tablet. If it's in Bowling Green, then it's on 270BG. This baby has it all, including all the restaurants and bars, all the happening events, all the places to shop, all the places to get your car fixed or even buy one, all the movies in town, all the music happening in town and where, and a lot more. It's available April 25th on the Apple Store and Google Play. It's the Everything BG app, and best of all, it's free. Get the app. 270BG.
270BG is brought to you by the Bowling Green Daily News, WDNS D93, 93 WKCT and Talk 104, WDNZ TV 11, The Country Peddler, and the Bowling Green Area Chamber of Commerce.
We are the Women of Worth Moto Group, and you're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Oh, we're so prepared tonight. Oh, what's up? We're back. And I got no more echo. Thank you. And we got PJ. What's up, PJ from The Punishers?
What's going on, guys?
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Welcome,
Man. It's awesome.
man.
That didn't take long.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
you like the pizza, huh?
I came here for the pizza. That's
Yeah.
why I heard there was pizza.
Well, at least you got the second prize. That didn't fall on the floor.
Yeah, I heard. What happened? The guy dropped it?
The guy came. We're
Guys,
starving.
Can you send me those videos right now?
All right, hold on.
Honestly, we gotta play that.
Can you play it while we talk? It'd be
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'll play. We can play it. Not
Let's
that
not
one.
say where it's from, though.
No. Well, we
I was
will-
kidding, guys.
We will.
Pizza fails.
This is a true story.
happened today.
Okay. Now, me and Chris, we're skinny guys, as you can see, but we're starving. You know. So every night before the show, we're always like, "What do you want to do for dinner?" Going back and forth. We always have to have a pizza.
Always pizza.
Mind you, he's the one that always
So, no,
asks what we're doing for dinner.
Yeah.
So he's the
We're
bitch.
fucking starving now. Now being really hungry, and this is what happens.
He gets hangry.
Alright.
I'll play this one while you do that.
Oh, this is so funny. It really is.
This is what happens.
Notice the face, the approach. Little unsure.
Yep.
Not sure. Okay. Should I walk in? Am I going to get raped in the back room, maybe? No. All right. Let's put this food here real quick and get out of here. And. Oh, look at him.
That pizza was a little gritty. No, we
Pizza
can't.
down. Pizza down.
That's one angle. No, I just sent Michael the other angle. We got cameras all over the studio.
I mean, that table could have done some damage, actually.
Yeah, it
Wrong
could have.
place to deliver a pizza.
We got cameras all over the studio.
The only thing
So-
left, he could have taken the TV down. That would have really finished
Oh,
it.
now
So here's the other one.
Here's the other angle. Doom. Hey, is this Motorcycle Man Radio? Hey, I got some pizza I can throw on the floor
I
for
love
you
this
guys.
angle because the table just disappears.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
magic
gone.
trick.
So he puts the pizza down. Now I'm like licking my chops at this point. I got my plate
Stop.
ready.
You were drooling.
Table,
Stop.
Table's just gone.
I wish I would have been.
I got my plate ready. But, oh,
Boom. I can watch this forever. I can watch it over and over and over, like all day.
this will be on TikTok,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
But tonight, this will be on TikTok.
Yeah. Anybody recognize that delivery guy?
Give him an extra tip tonight.
Give an extra tip for
He
that.
might be jobless tomorrow.
He was actually, you should have seen his face when they did give him a tip. Like, I'm getting a tip after this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The tip is
The tip
careful with the pizza.
Hold the pizza.
The worst part of it was two fat guys who was delivering it.
He's like, I better run if I can eat
Yeah.
it myself.
He felt for his life at that point.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Get over here.
Way funny. Way funny.
So talk to us about this amazing 9/11 ride that you put together. We're so proud to be part of it. Can't wait to go.
Yeah, guys, I gotta say thank you so much. You guys are an instrumental part of the event.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
so happy to have good energy and good people. I mean, just being in motorcycle culture alone, we have so many good people around
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Clubs,
Yeah.
you know, people that aren't with clubs, just anything to do with motorcycles. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I got some really cool news. I showed you guys when I walked in.
Yeah.
I got the president's coin.
That's awesome. Mike, can you take that from him and you put it up to the camera better?
Yeah, check it out. You can flip
Look how
it on
heavy
both
that is, that
sides.
thing.
It's a mini statue,
Right.
and it can stand on a table,
Look at
or
that.
you can carry it as like a coin.
Yeah.
Each one of them are numbers. That's the coin that only presidents get.
Oh, presidents, wow.
That's the president's coin for coming. I make sure to
That-
take care of them,
that's
so they
awesome.
get their president's coin for bringing their men to the ride. Just an honorable, respectful
Sure.
thing to do
Oh,
to
that's
all
cool.
the
That's a good
clubs.
idea. I
I've
like that.
always
Classy. That's classy,
Yeah,
man.
last show I said I always make president's coins. I always make sure to honor and recognize those men that keep the community together.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Good
man.
idea. I love
Bravo.
it.
So
Great stuff.
I'm having a lot of back and forth with the event. It's so much to undertake. I just
It
talked
is.
today. The NYPD signed off with the helicopter display.
Nice.
I'm going to try to get it. Sorry. I'm going to try to get the
Hey, don't
helicopter.
mind.
Can't be doing that, man.
Parking lot. It's just a random person.
Hey, we're
calling
on the air.
funniest thing.
She's got the wires stuck around her
man.
ankle and
She's got
shit.
that tiger look, you know.
Yeah, we're just finishing up with all the last of the logistics. I have
Kate Shin over here.
I have a motorcycle meeting.
Right.
We're having another meeting on this Thursday to get the rest of the people together that are contributing with the event. Any vendors that are watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, because you guys have a tremendous following. Everybody knows you guys.
Thank you.
So if you guys got any vendors that would like to come
Yeah.
to the ride, I'd love to invite them. They could reach out to you guys. You
Yeah,
can
we'll
me.
put it out there in the text.
Yeah, we got a group text that'll
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
get it
I
rolling.
mean, I'd love
We
to
got
have
pizza
some more
truck also.
vendors.
What time can they actually start setting up? Is there
7 a.m.
7 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Good.
could even they could set up the vending equipment the night before. We have the parking lot overnight.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They gave-
sometimes I know they like to set up early, so this way,
Yeah.
get in, maybe drop their stuff, and then move their
100%.
vehicle, or you got enough room over there.
I
so
have
they can
enough.
leave there.
We have
Leave the car
27
right there.
acres. We have plenty of room.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
thinking
you never
about going
know.
there Saturday night.
You never know.
spending the night.
You guys, we have it set up. There's private security in the lot.
Okay.
There will be people there spending the night. There's going to be a multitude of vendors already setting up for the
Perfect.
morning because what happens is so many people start coming in from all around the states.
Sure.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
event, for those people that don't know, we have people from all the tri-state area and beyond. I mean,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
riders from Texas.
Yep.
I have riders from Canada. I have riders from South Carolina, Florida, even across. We've had a guy come in from Wyoming. I'm like, wow, I think you're the furthest one because California flew in and shipped his bike.
Well, listen, I'm trying to get the LA Hogs. They're coming in on the 9th.
Yeah, you said that.
And they're going to be doing, hopefully, the 10th ride. I
Yeah.
think they're going to do stuff on 9/11 and
Really
then
cool.
trying to set it up.
Cool.
Because I think they want to get on the road on the 13th.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But
Cool.
whatever. We'll make
It's a very busy weekend.
Yeah.
I know that the Harley Davidson 9/11 ride is on the day before the
Yes.
11th. It's
Yep.
on the 10th, the
Yeah.
night of the 10th.
The night, yeah, Friday night.
And I go to that. I support it. Full support. All my guys go. It's a big thing to do. We have 9/11 itself, which is very large day as
Sure.
it is to task the ceremonies. I attend a few of them. There's one in my neighborhood where I live where they're going to be doing a mural unveiling, as well as I have to go and honor the fallen from my agency, the Forest Hills Ambulance Corps. And then the day after is, the 9/11 ride, 9/11 parade. So it's a big weekend.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it is. It's a
it
lot,
is.
but well worth
Absolutely.
it. Well worth it.
You could actually, you gonna ride the ride?
Yeah,
Because-
every year it's the same thing. Whenever you put an event together at such a large caliber, and a lot any caliber, it could be 10 people, it could be 20, it could be 200, 3,
Right.
4, 500,000. Anytime you are a leader and you're in a leadership position and you put yourself in those shoes to have an event going, and
Right.
anyone else can understand that the day of the event is a very somber day. And it's a very sad day for the organizer because your event is going to be done.
Right, right.
Yeah.
This event I pour my soul into. with my
Yeah.
guys.
And how many months have you been working on it? So?
Well, you probably start
last
on
year?
the
Day
13th.
after.
Exactly.
Day after.
Yeah,
the day
without a
after it
doubt.
starts. And it's really it's really sad to watch everyone on the stage get on their bikes because I know they're going to leave and we're going to go do the ride. They're going to come back and that's it. There's no more
Right.
texting and posting and thanking everybody for
Right,
coming
right.
and getting
Yeah.
ready and shaking hands at that point. It's a lot of energy comes out of me when I come off the stage and then I walk down and I pull my bike right off the front of the stage, right to the front of the pack, and I let everybody go out. I salute them on the way. And yeah, I do ride the ride. I have to.
Yeah, you kind of should. This way,
I have to.
I mean, you know what it's like.
I have
if you
to,
need to
yeah,
change
no.
anything, maybe, or
I have to document. Besides, I get ahead of the pack. I mean, like we discussed, the ride is still coming out of the Aqueduct racetrack, and we're already in Manhattan. So I
Right.
have to make sure that everything is smooth going
Right.
into Manhattan. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
easy to
awesome.
get through Queens and get on the
Oh,
elevator.
yeah.
Once we hit Manhattan,
Oh yeah.
It's a whole different animal.
It's not a far
everything
ride.
goes away at that point.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
my GoPro. I have my camera. I take my videos. I try to capture as much as I can, and it's also overwhelming.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
so much goes on.
Absolutely. And then people don't realize how much is put into an event like yours. I mean, even our bike nights, what we put into it, and then when we got to cancel it, people are like, oh, you're canceling it. Like, they don't understand that it takes time for the band to set up. It takes time for the vendors to set up. And that's only on a bike night, what you're doing. I mean, it's probably 10 times the size of what we do.
Well,
if not
I,
more.
I can't downplay anybody's event, especially yours, because your bike nights rock. You
Thank
guys
you.
give all these cool places and venues open arms to your following. And I'm happy to be on board with you guys and be able to contribute my
We appreciate
following and the people that follow me. Which I don't know why I'm really nobody, but just saying.
Well, you're speaking for all three of them.
Just saying. I mean, it's such a cool thing to put together, and your event is awesome. My bike night, we try to set up everything a little bit different than the last person.
Right.
That's all I gotta
Exactly.
say.
Yeah, you do a good job. That's awesome.
Yeah, everybody has their own thing that they do. Everybody has their own following.
Yep.
We're all trying to do the better, greater good of the community.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
It's all the end game. What you're going to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And basically, what you're going to have on your 9/11 one is going to be what we do, but like multiplied, blown up.
By like 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're expecting 4,000 to 5,000 motorcycles, which will equal to 9,000 to 10,000 guests.
Yeah.
I have 200 to 400 emergency vehicles, all Long Island, Queens, Jersey, Connecticut. Apparatus show up, emergency equipment.
Right.
I mean,
You gotta
I
have
have
that.
NYPD
Tow
Aviation.
trucks. Tow trucks, too.
2019. I had the fighter jets fly over after they flew over the tennis stadium with
That's
the
cool.
with the U.S. opening. The fire boats downtown Manhattan, fire department draping the flags along the roof.
Well, that's awesome.
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of phone calls, man.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I got to say, though, with your personality, I've only met you a couple times, but your personality, I could almost bet you, probably 3 years into this, you now have like that connection on your phone. All you got to do is text the guy, and you know who to contact, and that job is done.
Yeah.
And then you contact this guy.
Yep.
That job is done. Like, you get that following, you get that base, and you get that friendship,
I
relationship.
appreciate that. Thank you.
I could tell right away. They're like, oh, shit, I'm definitely doing that. Like, they're in. Like, I know, even just like with the fire department,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, I need the flags done. They're like, all right, call this chief. I talked to the chief directly, and he's like, yeah, we got it done.
Yeah.
So, like, once you get that and you do such a good job on it, everybody wants to be involved.
Yeah.
They don't want to be sitting there with their thumb up their ass and be like, oh, shit, we're not involved in that? Who screwed that one up? Like, you want to be a part of it.
I
you
heard
don't want to
that
be that
before.
You don't want to be the kid sitting on the sideline not playing.
Exactly.
You want to be in the game.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
And it all works together. I've always helped any event, any support group. I don't really never shy away from anybody. If we all could work together,
Sure.
we could help each other grow.
Totally, yeah.
I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't use this social media tool for the positive to work us all
Absolutely.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, I came in tonight and I posted it all over the place that I was going to be on the air with you guys
Right.
and to follow you guys, subscribe.
Yeah.
Always just these little key things work with us
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Little things add up quick.
It's amazing how it works. It really
You
is.
know.
Yeah.
And we're proud to be working with you. We do our bike nights,
Thank
yeah.
you.
But I hope that my following comes to your 9/11. I'm sure most of
Yeah,
them
we're
are.
going to merge. We're going to merge
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's going to be like a big festival.
As long as it stops raining.
True story.
Well,
Tell us about it.
that,
It's raining this week, right? Don't you have it? It's
Tomorrow.
crazy. Wednesday. We're pretty much.
ridiculous.
What? Did you guys piss anybody off?
Yeah.
I mean, should I step out of the room?
Yeah. I tell you.
I don't understand, man. I mean, we're pretty much canceling tomorrow night. I mean, Wednesday night because
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
90% chance of rain.
Such a bummer, man. We just got back out of COVID
Yeah,
and we're able
I
to
know.
communicate with everybody and get us right back up to where we got to be hanging out, having a good time, and rain.
Boom, rain. Not just a little rain. 90%
They
chance of
say
rain.
like 2
Yeah.
or 3 inches of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
even like just rain. Like it's got to be a dramatic rain.
Yeah.
Yep. Heavy wind. I mean, we're getting that hurricane. Whatever's the remnants of that
I
hurricane,
saw.
you know. I'll tell you, man. God bless people down in Louisiana.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
our hearts
I
go
mean,
out to them.
They
Absolutely.
are
Yeah,
going to be out of power for a long time, I think.
it's really
I
devastating
just hope
that
those numbers don't increase a lot.
they're
with,
going to have a
people
big
lost
effect
lives and
from
stuff,
this
you know.
weather. It's going to affect them dramatically, and our hearts are going out for them.
Yeah,
You know, in
I
the
mean,
event of
everything.
the
The
occurrence.
economy wasn't that good already. you
Oh,
know,
no,
and
yeah.
this is just gonna. I mean, they still really haven't recovered from Katrina.
No, they have not.
You know,
and I've
so,
been
like,
there. I've been down there.
I mean,
I've
I know
been
guys
down
who
there.
went down there for Katrina, and it was like crazy stories. You know,
That's
it's really,
horrible.
it's sad. It is sad.
It really is sad to do.
You know,
To see, I just want to say something real quick. A good, you got it? A good friend of ours who watches the show a lot, and I became good friends with Bobby Soba. My heart goes out to him. He lost his son
my
last
goodness.
Wednesday, and they're having a funeral. Funeral services will be held at the St. James Funeral Home September 3rd on Friday from 4 to 8. Following services, there will be food and drinks at the Knights of Columbus at St. Regis Council, 2850 Pond Road in Lake Ronkonkoma. So, you know what? Bobby is a big supporter of the show. A great friend of mine.
I just saw this photo and I didn't get a chance to read the commentary because I walked inside.
Right.
This is so tragic. What
Yeah.
my heart
Definitely
on behalf
devastating.
of my organization, heartfelt condolences on
Yeah.
behalf of the community.
Yeah, you know what? Our prayers go out to the sober family and Bobby, and we'll be there Friday for him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put
Oh,
that
man,
out
it's
before.
terrible.
it
Very
gets-
terrible.
Gets too late. I meant to do it earlier.
Yeah.
So, all right. So back to your 9/11 run.
Yeah, sure. What's
All right.
up?
So you got you got the nod from the PD. So
Yeah,
you're all
so
good with
we got
that.
the
So what
nod
do you-
from the
pretty
PD.
much-
I made a special request. I don't want to publicly say it because if it doesn't go through, I'll be upset.
We'll be there. Don't worry about it.
So what are you doing now? Just
Bring
still,
the abatement mobile. That's
You're
what
still
you're trying to
going
say.
out at night
There you
picking
go.
up all the cones off like the construction site.
Yes,
To try and
yeah, I'm
get extra
gathering
for the
cones.
day of?
I need is if anyone works for the construction company, just send me where they are.
I'll tell you, Rob Moses Causeway is pretty good usually. After
Yeah, they
night,
got good
and
ones.
shut
They
it
got
down.
the real tall ones.
Yep,
too. They work
perfect. Yeah, and they
Yes.
stack them usually at 11
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah, yeah.
So you can go right there.
There you go.
Listen,
Bring it back.
you know what's going to happen? I have New York City Notify NYC. It's going to come out. It's going to go a week before the event. That's when people go, shit, this is a real big event.
Yeah.
That's when it puts it out there. Then I'm in full blast. People start registering online and getting it. The numbers go from 500 to 1,500 like that overnight. So I'm not too worried.
Yeah, no.
How did we get on
no,
that?
Been there, done it, right? That's what you could say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
This
going
is
to
our
be it's gonna be
so
huge.
sixth event. I could feel that we're solidified with what we're doing. I'm very confident,
I'm
and
sure.
I don't mean to sound if I come off cocky or rude.
You're allowed.
Not at
to
all.
be.
I'm confident.
You should
of
be really
the-
proud of what you do.
confident of the event. It's not just me, and you know, a lot of people. I like to say me, me, but it's everybody. All my guys,
Me, we,
everybody
whatever,
that comes.
yeah.
The whole formula. Everybody that shows up, everybody that helps and supports, donates, contributes.
Right.
It's everybody.
Absolutely.
I have to say.
But you're the one that's putting it together.
Yeah.
You're the one
I'll
that's
never.
making the phone calls.
I'll stand as humble as high on the horse as I will be. I'll always be as humble to say it's not just me.
My problem I have is my ADD.
I was saying one of the many.
Is
let's be
I
honest.
forget shit like you wouldn't believe.
Oh,
Squirrel.
You know what I
you're
mean?
not the only one.
I wake up in the middle of the night, like tonight, I'll go, did I play that commercial? I don't remember. Did I do that? Oh, shit, did I mention this? That's my problem. You know what I mean? Sometimes people will call me, what time should I be in the studio? I'm like, well, did I tell you to come in? Like,
Yeah.
You told me last week to come in. Like, oh, okay.
Whoops.
8?
I tried to get here at 8 o'clock. I rode the speed limit.
Really?
Yes. Very
That was your first
fastly.
mistake.
To get here on time.
That depends on speed limit where. I mean, if it's 85, it's 75 down in Pennsylvania. So you're doing 75 here, say, well, it's 75 somewhere.
Doing the speed limit?
That's funny. That is funny.
But yeah, so we're looking forward to being there.
Very
You got-
cool.
How many bands you got?
We have 2 bands going on for the day.
What do you got?
The Friday Night Jammers.
Oh.
And I can't remember offhand the other band. Don't take it as disrespect if you watch them, please. They're going to play the second set. And we're going to have them all day because we open up at 8 o'clock in the morning because
Right.
there's people that are coming all across. So food's already cranking. You
Yeah,
come
you
in
gotta
and,
be-
I mean, I'm there at 6 in the
I
morning.
was
These
just saying,
guys
that
are
grill's
already
hot
cooking.
6:30 a.m. Pop.
Yeah. You have
Absolutely.
to. This
Yeah.
is people that are already half their day is gone. You
Sure.
know? And they come in. Everything will set up with all the food and all the registration and toilets and the whole geometry of the lot. So they'll be playing music up until our ceremony start, which is going to be at 11:15-ish. I'd like
Okay.
to say we do a bell ringing ceremony. A very, very big shout out to Jane DaCosta, from ex-member of the Brooklyn Marine Corps. She runs the ceremony and gives the speech,
Oh, nice.
and the bugle plays off in tone. I just got an okay today, an approval from NYPD ceremonial unit. I just got an okay from the honor guard from the ceremonial unit. Like, everything is just rolling in less than 14 days away.
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's
a lot.
coming together.
It's
You know what? Everything, it could be all crazy, but at the end, it's going to come together.
Because we've done it before.
Right.
If this was my first rodeo, I mean, it took a year and a half to get this event off the ground.
I'm sure.
You know, when we did it the first year, I have a picture. I stood in the parking lot. I took a selfie, 6 in the morning. I'm like, I texted my guys in the group chat. I'm like, guys, just remember, even if nobody shows up, we put ourselves together out there to honor and respect the fallen.
That's it.
That's what the event is about.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
about money.
Yeah.
It's not about the money.
No.
It takes a lot of money to
It's the
run this
reason.
event. People think like we walk away with thousands of dollars. It is not that.
Well, those
at
people
all.
who think that never ran anything.
No.
That's true.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's.
Is the casino involved at all?
The casino always donates. They're not involved with us wholeheartedly in a partnership this year.
Okay.
We're pretty much running it solely. The Punishers, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, and the Forest Hills Volunteer Ambulance Corps. I actually got on the shirt today.
Oh,
My
nice.
Samurai shirt.
Oh, wow, that's
I was
cool.
going to bring you guys some shirts, but I didn't have a chance to call you fast enough before I left.
This
but-
fat size.
I
That's
was
what you
going to
gotta
say,
know.
there's probably not enough fabric there for all of us.
17X. Yes.
And the medium.
Just get like a
Pay no
pillow-
mind to the voice behind the
Just
curtain.
get like a sheet off a bed and print on it and just throw it to us.
There you go.
See, originally the ride wasn't coming back to Aqueduct, so on the bottom of my shirt and on the coin it says the ride never ends.
Right.
That goes two ways. Like I look at things that are I take an artistic look at things, and this year is 20 years, and after this 20 years, even though when the ride and the event is over and 20 years passes, I want everybody to understand in their heart when I say the ceremony is, even though we won't be together tomorrow and we might not see each other down the road, remember, forever on two wheels.
Yep.
Ride never ends.
That's right.
Yeah, I like
the way
that.
I went with
That's
that.
a great. That's
No
a great
date on my
saying.
shirt. I didn't want a date on the shirt.
No,
with
no,
the guys.
yeah.
We discussed it. No date, so you could wear it anywhere.
Yeah.
Sport NYC in the back. Historic
That's
shirt.
cool.
You
I
can
like
see
that.
this. Our T-shirt can be seen any open public restaurant venue. You could see us outing from blocks away.
Right.
Think of how much you'd see if it was on this size of this bag.
This
It'd
one would
be a
it would
block
look
and a
like
half
this.
away.
That's like a sheet of plywood right there.
Wait a second.
Free
Are you saying
advertising.
I'm fat?
You
Is
should
that-
charge
is
for that. You should charge people.
That's
to use your
billboard
bag,
space,
right?
buddy.
Billboard
Top
space,
dollar.
Right. You can't miss that one. Yeah. I got to ask the guys that.
Just make an orange too. You know, an orange one.
We did green. I
Green?
did the green one. Yeah, safety green.
Safety green.
Yeah.
Chris,
like
maybe you
that.
should
Safety
do like
green, really
mobile
cool.
advertising.
There you go.
Long Island Expressway. You ever see like those trucks that go down the highway?
Yeah.
Walk down the fucking
I'll do that on the bike.
There you go.
Two-wheel billboard.
Two-wheel billboard. That's a good idea, dude.
It's a first for everything.
Absolutely.
First for everything.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I keep thinking about that pizza hitting the floor. You know, I don't know what hit the floor harder, the pizza or Jaws.
I think his jaw.
Your jaw.
His jaw.
I think he started crying a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he knew he had two hungry guys behind him. He was shitting
See
himself.
his face? He's
Yeah.
like, fuck.
And I got to say, he got back quicker than he did the first time.
Yeah, right?
Could you imagine how many stops were missing? That guy probably blew every light back in the pizzeria. Yo, this guy's going to murder me in the studio.
All I know is I saw 2 chicken legs on this.
I guess you had to be here to really
Oh my
absorb
God.
what happened. You know, our viewing audience tonight, unless you guys were here, you would be able to really absorb it.
Oh, there he goes, picking it up. Oh, right there, like, oh. Wait, just give me one before you go.
Oh,
Spit so in the bag and like put that shit back in the
It's like
bag.
a garbage bag at this point.
Oh, that was so bad.
You know how successful this whole institution can be if we can incorporate this kind of comedy on every segment.
Oh, I will.
You know, like we could order food and booby trap every delivery.
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
We'll pay them. We'll pay them and laugh with them. How funny that would be!
Oh, this poor guy, man.
I get
This poor guy. Let's just watch it again right here. La la la. I'm putting the pizza
John
down.
Fruit's calling.
All right. Okay. He's like, I want to slice this. Oh, right there, my heart went down. Right there.
Oh man, that's funny.
John Fruit?
Yeah, it's a John Fruit.
Really funny.
Maybe he's got a funny pizza story.
I doubt it.
They have pizza in Pennsylvania?
I delivered pizza for my family's restaurant many
Did you?
years. I was working in the restaurant business 15 years, and I have some good stories. I could tell you the best one I can tell. The best pizza story I could tell you was I got an order came in, and I got to go deliver it to a warehouse, and it was paid in full. Very, very, very normal, nothing different. It was paid in full. They tipped $30 in advance. So I'm like, something's weird here. Nobody tips $30.
Supposed to slide under the door.
What the heck was it? So they told me to go upstairs, bang on the door, holding the pizza. So this is before Ring cameras and doorbells that were like electronically controlled with visual audio. So I did exactly what it said. I walked, boom, boom, boom. I hear silence. This got to be a joke. All of a sudden, the door opens. I hear. Oh, you ain't the cops? I said, no, I'm pizza guy. Funniest story. I mean, it's just a very clean story. I mean, I can tell you about the naked chicks answering the door. That's
Was that Queens?
all day long. Yeah, it was
I thought you looked
Queens.
familiar.
Yeah, Maspeth. Yeah.
You weren't naked, were you?
I was, actually.
He would remember that one.
You can't unsee that.
No.
I wonder why you don't close your eyes and sleep.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like John Frew.
That's a Pennsylvania ringtone.
That's it.
Welcome to Domino's. How can I take your order?
What did you guys do to that poor pizza guy?
Oh, we almost ate him.
That is hilarious.
You know what? I never smelled pizza turn to shit ever in my life. First I smelled pizza, then I smelled shit when he shit his pants after he dropped it. Two fat guys in a fucking bedroom, in a room here.
In a bedroom?
What the?
What?
Keep your fancies to yourself.
Whoa. It got out. I'm sorry, Chris.
I wasn't there, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't need to know about your private affairs.
I think we better go to commercial.
Yeah.
I got out.
Commercial break. We're good now.
I'm sorry, Chris. I gave it up, man. I gave it up.
Doesn't
Sounds
matter. I
like you
wasn't
gave
here.
it up earlier.
But that guy shit his pants.
Oh, man.
What's up, Joe Fruit?
There's still pizza on the rug.
Well, I was trying to call in earlier. You got a full house in there tonight.
Yeah.
I was listening to the gentleman you have on there now talking about the ride he's doing, and I can relate to that because like when the ride's over, then it's like okay, you're so relieved, and because when I told you before about the bike night that I used to do at that county fair, and then you're sitting there and you're waiting for people to show up, and it's like you're kind of getting nervous, and then they all show up. The event goes on. It's over. Okay, now what? You got to go all through the whole thing again for next year.
I know. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, but I went on a run yesterday here in Pennsylvania, and it was the Darlington Days Cannonball Run.
Oh, nice.
Sponsored by Pro Action Suspension.
$50 right there. Cha-ching.
Yeah. Well, you know, George is really good guy. But it's actually an event that they do to raise money for their little town of Darlington, which is right here where I live.
Okay.
And it was pretty cool. We went to 4 places and back to where we started. But the 4th place we got to, everybody was pissing around down in the bar. And I walked outside, and this guy says to me, "Hey, man, look at this radar. And it's red, and it's on the way. And it's like within minutes from us." I was like, fuck these guys. I got on my bike and left.
Exactly.
I raced back to that bar, the last bar, and when I pulled in, that downpour came, and it was blowing sideways. And then all those people they left got caught in that rain. And, I mean, there was people coming in, their boots were full of water.
Wow.
You know, they were just soaked. And everyone's looking at me like, how come you didn't get wet? I said, well, maybe I'm a little smarter than everybody. I don't know.
That was nice of you to let everybody know. Way to stick together, John. Way to stick together.
No, what happened was the promoter and his partner, they come out and they said, well, we're going to go back to Darlington and we're going to set up everything. And you guys wait like 5 minutes. And I'm pulling out. And I had a tie-dye shirt on, so I stuck out from everybody. And they said to me, they said, we saw you leave. And then they got stuck at a light. Well, I blew the light. The light was red. But I looked, nobody's coming. I just took off. And they got stuck in that light. And then they got caught in the rain, too.
Oh.
And it was a mess. And then we got back. And we had, they had 78 riders. 78 bikes and 83 riders.
Wow.
So it was a pretty good time. You know, like, Johnny, you've been down this way. You know, I mean, I live in Amish country, and there's really not much to do. But whenever the little town comes together and puts on an event like they did, you know, it was pretty cool. They wanted me to bring my race car, but it was really hot, too, yesterday. And I was like, I'm not sitting in a race car and sitting outside all day and sweating my balls off. So I'll go on the ride.
Nice.
So,
Take your race car for granted. Some people don't have race cars.
Yeah.
I'd sit in a race car all day.
Race cars
I
matter.
raced at Riverhead. I love
There
that.
you go.
Force Enduro.
you know
Yeah,
what?
we did a
My-
lot of Riverhead too.
You know, I look at some of these guys that come to the track. Like last week was Porsche rental. They rented the Porsche Club rented the track. Some fuckers got air conditioner and shit in their cars, you know, and they think they got race cars. I have a real race car, and they get.
I know, right? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Fire
So
suit?
I didn't
How
go
dare
with
you?
The Porsche guys last week because I got a Corvette, and it's a little bit different. But, yeah, so this weekend coming up, man, there's all kinds of stuff going on, I guess. And I see you guys got a lot of stuff going on over your way, over here in Pittsburgh area.
Yeah. We're
got-
busy. Busy weekends coming up.
I got a big race here at my place this weekend.
You want to plug it?
And then the weekend pardon me?
No, I said you want to plug it. What do you got going on over by you?
Oh, auto interest, and it's an event to where it's a event to where you can get people involved in racing that never raced before, and that's pretty cool. People come up, you know, they put numbers on their cars, and then they have a school for them and all that, and then they go and they run the track. You get a chance to go race on a real, you know, international raceway. So,
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
and it's a 3-day event this weekend. I'll be there for a day or two before probably I get thrown out or something. But
Excellent.
then, yeah, because they kind of frown on real race cars showing up, even though I just want to get track time, you know. And then the week after that, Geneva on the Lake.
There you go.
I know.
Geneva on the Lake.
It'll be pretty wild up there.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, listen, it's 10 o'clock, and we're going to wrap it up now. But John Frew,
Whatever happened to the old days where you used to stay on later whenever people got on, but I know I'm cut short.
we got old. That's what happened. We're older. We're older. No.
Well, hey, let's just hope we all can, like, catch up to Gloria, huh?
Absolutely. Man, she rocks, that woman.
That was
Right?
unbelievable.
Yeah, I met her in Daytona with Chris and the guys from Cycle Source there a long time ago. And
Right.
she's a character, you know, and just went on, and she's got the stories, and she's sharp as
She's
hell.
got
I mean,
some great stories, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
you know, but I have to say, I probably got 500,000 miles, easy over 500,000
Right.
miles, right? She has more than 700.
Oh, yeah, I'm
If she
sure.
said she had 700,000 miles, I know she has to have more than that.
That's probably a
You
whole
know.
motorcycle.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
'cause I got over 200 just on the one bike in my shop here that's mine, you know, and she's guaranteed she got more than 700,000.
She definitely don't trail it to events either.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
not like some people I know, you know.
Absolutely
'Cause
not.
they got to carry all their equipment. I always get that. I always hear that. I got to carry all my equipment, and I just can't ride my bike.
He's not talking about you, Johnny, is he?
No.
Sounds like a Chelsea thing.
It does. It absolutely does.
But, hey,
When you don't have to bring anything anywhere, it's kind of like, okay, well.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, just so you know, me and Chris are talking about going to Biketoberfest, and we're riding down there, right, Chris?
Absolutely.
So,
what are you going to do, like drop your bike off at the villages and ride over to Daytona, or what?
no, we're gonna ride
You're
from.
going to ride. You're
Long
gonna
Island.
ride from New York.
You got the wrong guy, John.
Yeah, not with Chris here.
No, I'm not saying you, but Johnny Rizzo.
Wait, I'm going around Lake Michigan.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Let me see what's happening here. I will meet up with you guys on 95 somewhere.
That sounds like
I
a
how
deal.
That sounds.
We can do that.
Michael, you going?
I'm not. No.
Probably
I don't got
95 and
vacations
78 would probably be a good spot to meet up.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
Not for John. You know what?
gonna-
We'll meet you
I'm
on
gonna
Route
go
10.
Route 10?
Yeah.
In Jacksonville?
Down by 7.5. All right?
No, 26 and 95.
No, about 10 and 75. We'll meet in Ocala and have a beer. All right? No. We'll plan it. We'll talk about it though. But we're gonna end the show now, brother. All right, man.
Well, I guess.
Thanks for your permission. We'll see you later, Ben.
Ride safe, all right? Enjoy.
You guys have a good time.
Bye now.
Later.
Oh, John Fu, man, he does a lot of riding. He does.
Yeah,
He does.
sounds it.
Oh, yeah.
But check out our bike night coming up. Maybe. I doubt it. With the rain coming. Look at that trophy. That's an awesome trophy you won.
Yeah,
He'll be up there in
that's
a
good.
second.
John
Yes.
actually bitches as much as he rides.
Yeah. Isn't that an awesome trophy?
That could go either way. Kind of like John.
That's
really nice.
That's a nice trophy.
That is
that is
Sponsored
cool.
by Motorcycle Mike.
Good guy.
Great guy.
Always on your side.
Always on
that
your
guy
side.
always picks up the phone. Always ready.
You
to
need
hit.
a lawyer.
Yeah, he's the right guy to go to if you need legal.
Yep.
Representation.
Yep.
There's no better person.
Yep. Motorcycle Mike is the man.
Just go like this.
Yep.
In the
You'll be
motorcycle.
pointing right at it. No, to your left. There you go.
The other left.
Motorcycle Mike, right here. Right here. Motorcycle. We got to change that logo though. It's kind of.
Yeah, it's a
You really can't see. We got to make a darker one. No.
It's funny with the delay. For anybody tuning in, watching the delay, it's really funny. I know, right? It's really funny.
Do the Macarena next.
That's why when people call the show, sometimes they have it on, and they're like, "What? Wait, what? Turn your fucking radio off!
Turn it off. Don't
You
listen
hear it in the
while you
background.
Oh my god!" But yeah. So there's a lot of events. I was lucky we didn't get a chance to get to Lucky again tonight. I'm sorry, Lucky, we had such a busy night. But definitely check out Cyclefish for all the events out there. And definitely, did you download the Bikers Info USA app yet?
No, I did not.
You got to
I think
download
I have
it.
to download it right now.
We have the cards in here, right, Mike?
Somewhere.
You don't even have to.
Yeah.
You could actually
Yep.
scan it.
I'll get it from
we'll get
a
it
dear friend of mine.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
make sure to download it. I will download it
Yeah,
tonight.
the Bikers Info
I will
USA.
upload and then download.
Absolutely, man.
So, if I can, before we go, we gotta talk about Indian Larry's
Yes,
block party.
please,
Do we got time?
Yeah,
or-
go ahead.
I mean, Indian Larry's block party's coming up September.
That's an
18th.
awesome party,
This is
too.
an awesome historic day in Brooklyn. The biggest organized bike event in the history of Brooklyn. September 18th, all day. Everyone's invited. Vendors.
We're there.
Yeah, vendors are going to be there. They're going to have motorcycle activities for those that are
yes.
watching.
Yes, so that's
they're
awesome,
going to
too.
have a wall of death. Which
They're going to have
is-
the wall. What the hell are they going to put that in the middle of the street?
This is
not many
New York
of those
City. We
left.
get things where they got to go. The wall of death is going to go up. East Coasting crew's going to come down.
no,
Hard
that's
Rider
sick.
NYC setting up shop
Yep,
to
yep.
vend. Hard Rider instrumental in
Yeah,
the
Frank is
motorcycle
great,
community.
Motorcycle Mayhem Radio we set up.
Yeah, Motorcycle Mayhem. I heard you guys are going to be there.
Long
And
Island
also-
Debate actually might be there.
Your bait.
Chris is going to be there.
We're going to be
Are you
working the grill.
barbecuing again?
Yes, we're having the grill.
All right.
Head chef.
Oh,
The chef of
There
the
goes
future.
the burgers.
Chris.
1,500 burgers last time.
No, how much you cook, not eat?
No, that's cook.
That's cool. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, they also have the art exhibit. If you check on the Indian Larry Instagram, Facebook pages, on the 17th and the 18th, they're having a motorcycle show with paint reveals, and there's going to be trophies and contests. There's so much to do in Brooklyn on that day.
You know, we did Aiden's ride one year, and he had, it wasn't a block party, he had a party like that on the block, but it was for Aiden's Foundation.
Yeah, yeah.
And I heard that if Aiden, and we know he passed away, but his spirit is there, we know that.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
he likes
absolutely.
you, you'll see dimes.
Yeah.
I see dimes everywhere.
Everywhere.
I can't believe how many dimes I see. And every time I see him, I take a video and send them to Mama Dukes. Because, she's the one talking about it.
I love Mama Dukes.
Mama Dukes, she's actually part of the show.
Love her.
She's actually part of the show.
She's
But
instrumental.
with everything with COVID,
Yeah.
so she's a little afraid to come in. So once all
Yeah.
the shit's over, she'll be back.
I thought COVID was over because if I can't, we're still doing COVID?
I don't even know.
No, not here, not here.
It's over for some of us.
I thought it was over. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's over
Also,
here.
Sorry.
they're doing a VIP on Friday night, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
VIP, you could get your VIP passes and tickets at IndianLarry.com. I'm a huge supporter of Indian Larry, the culture, the builds,
Yep.
the camaraderie of the motorcycle scene, especially they got rad bikes.
Oh,
cool.
fuck
I
yeah.
mean, they put so much effort into these builds.
Yep.
And I mean, I love them. I love those guys. They welcomed me with open arms in there. And I asked, I called up today, said, guys, I'm going on Mayhem Radio. Like, oh, I forgot, guys, those are great guys. I said, I want to be with Chris. Can I talk about, Indian Larry Block? He's like, yeah, absolutely. Make sure you give us a good plug. Yeah, make sure you go on.
You actually
You got
wanted
Bobby. You got John the Painter.
Bobby, I think like 4 years ago, wanted to have a bike night at his joint. We should have a bike night there one time.
If they do a bike night, they will get what they asked for.
Yeah.
The best is the just to jump in the 9/11 ride, 2017. We ended it at Indian Larry's. So I told Bobby, I'm on the FDR. I got my phone. I'm on the side of the road. No bikes. They're all in back of me. I'm like, Bobby, we're gonna be in Brooklyn in about an hour. We're gonna be coming. Make sure you start cooking now. We lined up the whole block for blocks and blocks and blocks, and I have the photos and videos to prove it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Like you were saying before with the bike, with your event, you get a little nervous at first, and you're waiting to see who's going to come. You hope people show up.
Yeah.
That's when we first started doing our bike nights.
Oh, God.
Like the first night.
Could imagine.
No, at 5:30, the bikes were already lined up at 5:30, and it starts at 6:30. So then the next one was the same way.
Yeah.
But now I guess that we're expecting that. So it's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, shit, man, there's nobody here.
I changed my times. I knocked 3 hours in.
Do you?
Yeah, because people got to travel.
Right.
They don't want to feel. I don't want them to feel rushed.
Right.
I don't want anybody to feel like I split lanes the whole way there. I don't want anybody getting in trouble or getting
No,
hurt.
I got you.
You know what I mean? We push it a little bit over too if we have to.
Yeah,
keep it
let's
open.
do.
Yeah.
But so now it's like, now it's like 6:30 they start showing up.
Yeah.
So it's like oh my
Traffic.
God, nobody here, and all of a sudden, it's like you turn around, it's like holy shit,
Yeah, like
all
all
the
of a
bikes
sudden
come
it's like
from.
one
Last week
continuous
was
roar.
like crickets for it, and then all of a sudden you turn around.
And it was hundreds of bikes. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Really amazing. You guys really throw an event. I got to tell you, I
that
really was
worked out
happy to
good.
participate in that
Yeah,
one.
well, we want to do more with you guys,
We're on board. We are
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely, man. It's gonna be great. But I want to thank you for coming in, BJ.
Oh, thanks,
So
man.
now
No problem.
we got about how many days left before your event now?
About 13.
About 13?
What is this? The 30th, 31st,
All right, so
and 12th.
I want you to come back next Monday.
You got it.
Again, you come back in the studio.
Thanks so much for inviting me. Thanks,
absolutely,
guys.
man.
Really.
Come in, and we'll talk about it again. And we're gonna
I'm gonna
blow
get
up.
here early. I'm gonna get here and hopefully catch the next. Maybe we'll order Chinese food.
Yeah.
Watch that for.
Watch Chinese fail.
Use the chopsticks to pick that shit up.
Guys, it's too much.
You didn't realize you can actually have a hot piece of pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all right. Cold, hot, same thing.
But I knew we were gonna have a full house. We said we got a lot of people. That's why I said I'm gonna order 2 pies.
There you go.
No, hey, what's gonna make it?
Who knows? We would have got 4.
Guys, really, thanks so much for having me on tonight. Really, you guys.
Thank you, man. You're awesome, man. We love you.
Thanks,
You gotta
guys, so
support
much for
everybody,
having
so.
me. Really.
So I want to thank everybody coming in tonight, man.
Yeah, it was a good
Absolutely.
show.
Great night.
Really good show.
It was definitely a great night, man. A scooter and the Gothic Wheelers, man.
And
Those
Harley,
guys.
Harley Grandma 85 dot at no.
Yeah, Harley.
85 at gmail.com.
Harley Grandma 85
at
gmail.com.
Yep.
I want to thank her for coming on, man.
Gloria is amazing.
Gloria,
She was cool.
Yep.
Chuck is an amazing woman. Look her up. Right? Does she have a Facebook page? I looked
Yes,
for one.
she's
She
on
does?
Facebook. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
she's on.
She
And
gave
her
the show
daughter
a nice
Lori, too.
plug.
Yeah,
She
she
gave the
did.
show a nice plug too. Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah,
Awesome.
she did.
That is amazing.
And
It's so easy. Anybody that watches the show, all they have to do on their Facebook page is go to their friends and invite them to like Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Yeah.
It's that simple to do.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But we want to get YouTube subscribers is what we really want.
That's where it's at.
That's
Wife
what
money.
we're trying to. Well, you know what? YouTube's different than Facebook. It's a little bit more lenient. You know?
Is it?
Yeah, Facebook a lot of rules and
can't
I have my
say-
kids on
Hope
YouTube.
they hear
You
me.
can't
Yeah.
talk about certain things on
Right.
Facebook, and then all
but
the
YouTube
viewers
censored, huh?
disappear.
yeah.
Oh no, we all know that. They monitor everything.
So-
It
Oh,
may be
yeah.
censored, but it's not as politically
No,
censored.
I do want to make a note, a point that we haven't paid any attention to the feed at all tonight because we were so busy. I do apologize to the feed, people out there watching the show. That you know what, maybe next week I want to dedicate a show to our listeners in the feed and do the show with them. We've been having a guest on every week.
Oh, that's really cool.
'Cause we never
You know
really
what?
had
I'm
guests on too much.
That would be really. I can help publicize
Yeah,
that really well. We'll get everybody to phone in and do
Yeah,
the chat.
we got
Yeah,
phone
just do
calls.
like
Yeah.
a quick,
We like to-
what do you think kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know?
we really like to interact with our fans. But, you know, like on a night like tonight and last week was the same way. And the week before that was the same way. That, you know, we haven't really got a chance to interact with them on the show. And, and we feel bad about that. I want to have a show just for them, interacting with them. And you'd come on the show, of course. We'll talk about you.
Next
doing
week
another-
opener is cool, awesome.
Yeah.
That is going to be. That's
next
really,
week, you're
really,
going to
really
love
cool.
it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's
I'll show
really
it to you.
cool. Very
Cool.
patriotic. Yeah, it's awesome.
We love to hear
Awesome. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching and sharing the show tonight. Again, I want to thank you, PJ. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I want to thank the Gothic Riders and, of course, Gloria.
Wheelers.
Gloria Struck. Thank you so much for that phone call. She didn't want to go to the phone. Neither did I. What? Did I just say that?
You said riders.
Did I write it?
Yeah. Gothic
I did not
Wheelers.
say
Yes, you
riders.
did.
Rewind that tape, Mike. All right, I want to thank the Gothic Wheelers.
Yes.
See, I probably said Wheelers, but I sounded like riders.
Yeah, I know,
like,
I heard exactly
my
what you
voice
said.
sucks.
You
I
spelled
heard
Wheelers
exactly
wrong.
what you said. You're correct. The Wheelers. You said.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. See? Ha, 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 ha.
Come out to
I'm
that ride
deaf.
this
If I didn't
Saturday,
tell
too.
anybody here, I can't hear anything.
You see that new thing they got out, iPad or whatever? We can talk to each other. It's like a Facebook thing. No. But if one person's deaf, they do sign language, and it picks up the sign language and comes out on the screen on the other side.
I
Wow.
didn't see that. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I need that for me.
Yeah.
Why you could sign?
No,
I know
I
this
can't
one
talk.
very well. I get it all the time.
There you go.
I know what it means.
All right, well, oh, shit, it's 10:15. Well,
Everybody come to that ride
whoa, we're
Saturday.
pushing.
yes, it definitely comes to the ride Saturday.
Yeah, Suffolk Hawley.
And plus, we have our ride to
Yep.
talk about as well. Next
Very
week,
cool.
we'll push
Next
that.
Friday,
Next
yeah.
Friday. All right, so we'll be seeing you guys next Monday.
Very cool.
Stay safe out there.
Have a great one,
Yeah,
all.
thanks for watching. Love you all. Good night.
Peace.
75263 Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. It's a